Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back.
Guys, it feels like we were just
sitting
here, same shot, same angle. I remember just like being amazed by the kitchen in the background, and we were talking all about our epic dream home reveal.
Hey Bingham family, welcome to your new home.
Look behind you! Look behind you!
I have no words.
It feels like we just barely did that. Didn't it feel like we just did that?
Well, we kind of did.
Maybe that's because we just did that.
It's been a dream living here. We absolutely love it.
The dream, as we are learning in life, will change from time to time. If you didn't catch the absolute last sentence of yesterday's video, I guess, I don't know, there's some other random explaining to do. Mom's back.
I'm here.
Crew's back. They had a great time. Kind of intentionally, just for fun, put that out there to give us a minute to sit down and record this when Mom got back. If you don't know what the heck is going on, in the very last sentence of the last video we shot, we shouted a surprise to all of you, announcing to the world that our summer was going to have something in it that was maybe not expected, maybe not on everyone's radar. Certainly wasn't our plan originally.
No.
To do this in summer 2025, but
we're moving!
We are moving.
Yes.
We are moving out of our dream home.
Yes, we are. And I think that one thing that keeps coming to my mind as I'm just sitting here, knowing that we're going to be talking about the dream home, sometimes the dream isn't necessarily tied to like a thing. It's more like being together. So dream home, this is a dream home. It is everything you could want and more.
Oh, beyond, yeah.
Yeah, like more plus 57 other things that you totally don't need that are awesome. We've absolutely loved living here, but what we love even more is being together as a family.
We do. It's interesting that you phrase it that way, because I'm sure there's some thoughts out there at home like, well, can't you do both? Can't you have the dream home and be together?
The dream is only tied to the house, actually.
Yeah, we leave here, the dream is over. The dream is done. Reality of it is, and I guess we'll just cut right into it because I'm sure there's a lot of questions around it, and we have just always been very open and transparent with the way that we share things, and maybe sometimes too much so, maybe sometimes we're a little bit overly transparent, but we just, I don't think we're ever really like are ashamed or afraid to just talk openly with you guys about how life is going and the ups and downs. And you guys know it's been a pretty wild roller coaster, specifically over the last 3 years inside of the Bingham family, with a lot of just very wild, unexpected, crazy things that have happened to the family, and we try and just share very openly how life's journey is going. And so for the past like almost year and a half, I would say, YouTube has been on a different track than it was that got us into the dream home. YouTube is no longer the long form content like we shoot, full length 15-minute video style of content sharing. It's mostly just the little shorts that everybody likes to watch, the TikToks, the 60 seconds or less. So you just kind of keep moving and watch a little bit here and there. The result of that, as far as what we do as a business and as a way to earn a living, is that those earnings have been on a steady decline for probably, I would say, like a year and a half. Would you say about that long? Because it was about 8 months ago that we decided, like, hey, we need to safety net ourselves for the future.
We could feel the change coming, and the topic came up more and more each passing month.
And it became stressful in the sense that we didn't know if it was something we were going to have to do or something that we needed to be like smart and get ahead of and do. But you guys know, no secret, we are religious people, and so we made it a matter of prayer, fasting, temple attendance, all those different things to try and figure out what it is that we needed to do as a family. Again, we're just gonna openly share the whole process with you guys. We recognized that we probably financially needed to move. We needed to make a change and needed to downsize our life, but we couldn't let go of this specific neighborhood. The house is great, it's unbeatable, but a house can be replaced. There's obviously a lot of things here that we don't need. In fact, in our dream home reveal walkthrough, we paused just over here by the wall and talked about how a lot, you don't need this. It's nice to have, it's fun, we don't need it. We don't need all of these things. We don't need a theater and a pool and all these other awesome things. They are incredible, they're amazing, we love them. What we need is each other, and we need to just focus on the things that actually matter in life. So to us, the friendships we made here, the relationships, those were the hardest thing to finally make the decision to leave, because we have loved this area, we love the people around us, we love the friendships that we've made. It's unlike any place we've ever been.
We live in the best neighborhood, we have the best friends here.
That was what really held us up in making the decision that we knew eventually we were gonna have to make. And so I don't know if Mindy planned on going this deep into it, but to me, it's kind of sometimes therapeutic to talk to the camera, share the process as it happened. So I'm gonna get fairly detailed here. At Maddie's wedding, we actually had talked about and discussed that when we came back in January, we would probably need to put the home up for sale. It just felt like it was the thing to do. And we just knew that early January, let's come back, meet with a realtor, and test the market.
Came home from the wedding, make things a matter of prayer and fasting, and we did all the proper steps, and we were getting like it's not time yet. The logical part of us is like, but things are not adding up, things are not working.
We're watching the account shrink and the bills grow, so this doesn't really make a lot of logical sense to us, but we'll hang in there and just see.
It's hard to like work with like logic and your heart at the same time. Every single month that would come up, we would reevaluate. We would make it again a matter of fasting and prayer. Our kids have been involved from the very beginning. They know all of our finances, they know all of the struggles, they know all of the positives too. So we've always included our kids as well. So we've included them in this huge decision.
Well, and I've always wondered if that was like good or bad, because sometimes that can be heavy responsibility or something to carry with you as a kid. But for me, some of the greatest feedback I've gotten, some of the things that I've listened to the closest have been the drives with crew to drop them off at a friend's house, and I'm running through some thoughts with him and he gives me some feedback, and that stuff has stuck with me. Or Ryler's just been incredibly insightful into the whole process. Them expressing what is the most important to them, because as we talked to them about it, we were just a little concerned that it would feel like a big L, like it was a failure, like they'd be going backwards in life.
It's kind of an L.
I mean, yeah, let's call it what it is. It's definitely an L. But is it like a self-esteem damaging L? Is it like something that's going to affect their personality, who they are? But through talking with them, it was just such a wonderful relief to us as parents to recognize that their value and their worth is not tied to our things, our home, where they live, how awesome their backyard is, that they can have friends come over and flex that on people. They just really value time together as a family, but also just a lower level of stress, not being so worried every month if we're going to be able to make it, if we're going to be able to cut it, if we can book some more travel, things like that, they certainly miss. So as things got tighter, they're like, look, we don't care about the house. We just want everyone to be together and happy like it always has been. And I just feel like this is like a big family gathering, and we're all just kind of discussing our feelings. Because
now, Tammy, what do you think?
For us, there was the, well, why the heck did we feel so great about moving here in the first place? Those of you who maybe are watching and can recall us talking about standing on the sidewalk and just feeling this overwhelming feeling of peace and comfort that this is where we need to build, this is where we need to grow our family, this is going to be our dream and forever home.
This is the future home of the This Is How We Bingham family.
And so we've struggled or juggled those feelings. Why did that feel so right when now it's no longer possible? And we do feel really good and right about these next steps, and we'll get a little bit more into that in a second. But why sometimes in life do we have those moments that happen? Sometimes you don't find out till much later. Sometimes you don't really recognize the reason why until you've gone past it.
But the question of life right now is
in
why?
This particular scenario, we do feel like there's no doubt that we were blessed and had a wonderful opportunity to build this home, to move into this neighborhood, to make these relationships, to create these friendships and bonds that could potentially last a lifetime. As to why it ended up being such a short amount of time, 2.5, 3 years is all that we've lived here. There was like a 1.5 to 2 years of process of building it. So it's been a good chunk of our time here on YouTube has been around this home. So we don't know the answer as to why it was so short-lived. But we do feel really good about the decision that it was time to put the home up for sale. And we'll tell you guys a little bit more about that because that was pretty interesting too. It just felt like it was right then, just like it felt right when we moved in. And so sometimes you can't explain why or the reasoning to the timing of it all. But we do feel really good about this next move.
Which is interesting because if we would have been having this conversation maybe like a month or two ago, you guys, this has been probably one of the most difficult decisions. I personally struggled a ton, and it's been really challenging because we did feel like this is where we're supposed to be. But maybe this isn't exactly the destination. This might just be one of the stepping stones to something greater.
Ooh, like
and
that.
So it's been really challenging.
Not a greater house. There's no greater house. But there's something else greater that's not a house.
Only to say that it was really, really, really hard to finally make that decision.
Yeah, she did mention that if this was a month ago, it may be a different conversation. And truthfully, I think we needed that month to kind of wrap our own heads around it, to understand why we felt like we needed to do this, why we are in this position, because it was very stressful, emotional. Now that we are so far removed from that, kind of joked as we sat down to do this, we pictured this being one way, kind of like heavy and emotional and full of tears. And then as we sat down, it's like, I mean, we kind of have wrapped our heads around it. We're excited about it, the possibility for the future.
I'm actually genuinely excited, which I never, ever, ever thought I would say. I thought I would leave this house kicking and screaming and just really mad. And I think I went through the mad phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Get back up, and that's what we're doing right now. So we are getting all of our energy to get back up and move forward, and we're actually really excited about what's to come.
Like Mindy said, I don't think saying we're excited to move out of this home is a phrase we ever thought we would say out loud. And truthfully, if you would have asked us that a month ago, I would have been lying or forcing positivity in the situation if I said that. But I think we actually genuinely feel that way about this move. I think that the kids are genuinely excited about the next step.
I think they are.
And life de-stressing a little bit. Something else that I think was pivotal in all of this, a little bit on the heavier side. You guys know my brother passed away tragically, unexpectedly in October. Through that process and sitting down with his family and kind of going through some of the things that they went through, they had some financial meetings, things to understand what their future looked like. I think it was very eye-opening to us and to me in particular at how unprepared we were for those next steps, the unexpected, just that down the line stuff. And so I guess if there's anything even remotely decent to come out of that whole situation is that it was very eye-opening that we needed to take care of some of those things. And we felt like that was just another push in that direction to sell this home. Thankfully, we were able to, because of the market, because of the beautiful home, because of the incredible attention to detail that our builder did, we were able to put it up and walk away with a good amount of money to kind of reset, restart, and reevaluate how we want to manage the future as far as our monthly finances, but then also like a better rainy day funds, I guess you could say. Because moving into here was incredible. It was the dream. It was all that we had put everything towards. All of our financial efforts were towards making this happen. And there wasn't much thought given to beyond that. So then when YouTube took that downturn that it did, and then it continued to go down further and further, and we just thought, well, I don't really know how much further it can go. Let's not get ourselves in a situation where we're being forced to leave. Let's make sure we set ourselves up so that we are being proactive. Really, a lot of it came from those meetings, like I said, that we had in the wake of Justin's passing. And so that was something also that I think, obviously, many of you can relate to this at home. That was one of those moments too where you recognize the things that really matter. You know, the things that actually have value in this life, the things that you can and can't take with you. And we certainly know that, talk about it, think about it, try to operate that way every day. But that was one of those like right in your face screaming things. None of this stuff is important. All that's important is getting to have that time together, make memories together, do things together. It don't really matter at the end of the day how amazing or incredible the house was. And so that helped us to kind of separate, disconnect a little bit from the home, recognize, hey, I think we're gonna be happier and better off somewhere else. And I think that combined with a series of additional events as we continue to have it on our mind and to think about it, really ultimately helped us to feel comfortable with something that I don't think we ever felt like we'd be able to be comfortable with.
Kind of was like a series of events. I guess it was kind of like one big thing that led to like another big thing. I was having a conversation with someone recently about just her husband's job. Hey, how's it going? How's his job? And she's like, yeah, he's a realtor, it's going great. It's crazy because houses right now, they're like going up for sale and like selling immediately. And I was like, ding dong. It went off in my brain like,
well, you have to understand like the context of it all, because at the time I think we had just like had a Sunday where we fasted. If you're not familiar with fasting, I think it's fairly well known, but like you just don't eat and you pray and try and just like center yourself and be open to any kind of answers or inspiration. And so sometimes you're like acutely aware or sensitive to things that maybe seem like nothings, but then having that come up on the heels of asking questions felt like a big deal, followed by...
It did. It felt like a big deal. That was a Saturday. On the heels of that conversation, I drove home, and from the time I left my house till coming home, one of the houses on our street had put a for sale sign up. I was like, what?
I mean, we've been asking for a sign. There it is, for sale sign.
And then that next Wednesday, so 4 days later, another house on our street went up for sale. And I think it was that Thursday that we called the realtors and we were like...
That feels like a fast forwarded version, but really it was every single month
we're like, okay.
About like December through until we ended up meeting with the realtors. Every month kind of checked in, like, is this the month, is this the month? And just asking each other, how do you feel, what are your thoughts? And then that whole series of events happened, and it just felt like it was this burning, like there'd been this cool or cold frozen pause, and then that moment happened and it felt like this fire that melted all of the pause, and it was like, go now.
It's go time.
And so once we felt that, we wanted to act immediately on it, and we did. And I mean, I don't know, you can call it whatever you want. The series of events that followed were something that I don't think any of us could have ever predicted would happen. We met with our realtor team. They've been incredible. They talked to us. We talked hard numbers, possibilities, and everything lined up with exactly what we were hoping, wanting, needing, etc. We felt like, boom, this is it, let's go. We put our home up. I want to say we listed, or I don't even remember if it was like a fully listed with pictures or anything like that, but it wasn't a full week, because I know it wasn't from a Sunday to a Sunday, because we hadn't been able to tell people in our neighborhood that we were moving before the home had already gone under contract.
Yeah.
So less than a week, the home got an offer. There was no doubt in our mind that the cooling window where it felt like maybe like a frozen on pause is probably maybe it wasn't the best time to list for whatever reason, but when we felt that burn to go, we do believe that it was to list now, to just move forward with the selling of the home. We believe truthfully that it was so that in that 1 week window we would have the interested parties come through that we did. The home actually got some great attention. It was shown to a lot of people.
Perfect.
We have some hilarious stories about that. Maybe we can share someday, like somebody who had to reschedule because they didn't have a place to land their helicopter, and we just thought, where are we living? But we did have some great people come through, and
we
ultimately
honestly don't deserve this house.
I don't even know how we ended up here in the first place. So it's been an incredible wild ride. We joke that it's been like the most amazing 3-year Airbnb we've ever stayed at in all of our vacations.
Time to check out, guys.
Time to check out.
The cleaning ladies need to come, and it's time to go.
It was a long-term lease, and we've loved it. But no, so ultimately we were able to sell the home so quickly that it even blew our minds. We thought, boy, we went from not being sure we wanted to make this decision to the home is sold, has an offer on the table. Many of you probably are wondering when all this happened.
We talked with the realtors right before we went to Disneyland. They came while we were gone and took photos of the house.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
that's a great way
back,
to anchor the timing. So that was spring break.
Yeah, and then when we came back, it was about 2 weeks after to get the listing completely finalized. And go time, they put the sign in the yard. Immediately started getting flooded with text messages from neighbors and friends. And what is happening? I just saw your house listed on the MLS.
We tried to tell people one-on-one as much as possible, and some of you might be wondering why it wasn't part of the vlogs. Really, it was just such a big thing to be going going through in general with so much uncertainty, we didn't know that it was wise to bring in the public and to bring in the world.
Yes.
Also, we were kind of advised through other people who have done something similar to wait until things are in hand. When you're dealing with something that is like a multi-million-dollar transaction, it's just something that you don't want to mess up by accidentally saying something stupid or bringing in the wrong people.
We had to protect ourselves. That's why it hasn't been talked about. Some of you are probably like, this has all been happening and we had no idea.
I mean, you guys, behind the scenes,
we're really sorry, actually.
you may have noticed most of the vlogs have been happening within like this area. It's because there's packed boxes like in every other room. So we've been trying not to spoil that, to let anybody in until everything had been finalized.
Yeah.
So the reality of it is right now we don't own this home. We are staying here as rent backers from the people who bought it. It has been bought, it has been paid for, it is no longer ours. We are sitting in someone else's home right now, which is wild. We're actually homeless.
They could clean up a little bit though, if I'm being honest.
I think maybe the maid was out of town for the weekend.
Oh shoot. Oh yeah,
You're
she
not
was.
the maid. That wasn't a good joke because I
that
didn't
was
mean that.
me.
I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant.
But also, you guys, it's been rough few weeks. We had to figure out a plan. We actually were given an extra 30 days to be here because we didn't have a plan. We do have a plan now. I don't know if that wants to be like part 2 of this whole thing. We have a great plan, but it took a minute. It's been us like praying and fasting and really relying on Heavenly Father to help us because we're being very lighthearted. We feel really, really good about it. This is genuine, but that doesn't mean it's been easy. It's been really hard.
Honestly, I think you said that if we'd shot this video a month ago, it probably would have been a little bit different. And so I think it was most likely for the best, but I do want to, I think you've nailed it. I do want to emphasize that even though we're being lighthearted and everything seems all good, it's been a very difficult, rocky road. It's been filled with tears, uncertainty, levels of depression, just like not understanding why it worked out the way that it did. So make no mistake, it's as crazy and as devastating as many of you are feeling right now because you're having those initial feelings when we first realized we had to do it.
We've been feeling.
We've got the benefit of like a month or so under our belt now where we've gotten used to the idea, had all of our, not goodbyes with neighbors because that's still yet to come, but just everyone's been able to warm up to it. We've walked through all the options and alternatives. How can you possibly stay? I think that's the first one everyone does is like, what if you did this? What if you did this? What if you did that? And we've been through all of it. We've been through all of it for, you know, honestly, no joke, probably 8 months worth of regular check-ins and trying to figure out what exactly we need to do. And so it might seem abrupt, it might seem out of nowhere, but it's been a long, in many ways, difficult process. But again, not to harken back on to other tragedies in the family, but having my dad pass, having my brother pass, as trials and difficulties go, trying to figure out where we can take our family and move to seemed like it wasn't nearly in the realm of those things.
Yes, our life is being uprooted, but we've had to do like reality checks. No, this is not ideal. No, this is something we don't want to do, but try to remain grateful amid something that's been really challenging. Jared and Brittany have been going through a massive trial trying to have a family.
Trying to bring a kid into the world that they can raise and love, something that's such a pure, righteous desire, and have not seen success in those efforts, and it's all very publicly documented. Jared and Britt do their whole journey on YouTube, and you've got that, you've got my sweet sister-in-law, brother's passing. It just seems like boo-hoo, you've got to move. The scope of things, it really didn't feel like as big of a trial that maybe it would have if it was the only trial going on in the Bingham family, but it seems like no one is left unaffected.
And I think no matter how big or small, everyone's going through something. Even if you follow people on social media and they seem happy as can be, there have been times I've actually been grateful for this trial because usually when you go through hard things is when it stretches you and you can bond together.
I was gonna say, we have found that we get closer during the trials more than
really
anything.
Hard things.
When things are easy and smooth, sometimes you just take for
you're
granted.
good.
It's just like, yeah. Then when it gets rough, I mean, I think about times that we've been in between jobs, financially strapped seems to be like our main life trial throughout our marriage. But then you know, there's other types, and I just feel like they've always caused us to grow together closer as a family. And so you're grateful for them.
It also encourages you to draw closer to God. So anyway, we feel good about it. Bring you along for the whole process. Now that like we're all in this together.
The timing just lined up perfectly, but the reason we felt like we wanted to have it come out the way that it did, when it did, is because it is now like full-blown packing and moving. Like I said, we do not own this home. We're no longer residents of this address.
Spring cleaning.
The spring cleaning. Clear back when we did the garage clean out, we were spring cleaning. I had the intention of eventually posting a video that said we lied about spring cleaning because that was actually getting the home decluttered and cleaned up for showing and pictures. It is a spring cleaning, but it was just a full-on cleaning out of the house and moving. Now, moving forward, we're gonna be able to join in real time, packing, the moving. We have some nuances with the move that I don't think we've addressed where we are going to be actually homeless for like a 3-week to a month period of time.
Technically, we're homeless.
We're homeless now, but we will actually not have a roof over our head.
We actually don't have a plan.
We have to get get all of our furniture out of here and we have to be out of here, but then we cannot move into the home that we're gonna move into for almost a month. So join us in figuring that whole thing out, because that's been one that we're not sure how we're gonna do. But here we are, now we're joining you guys real time. For me, I know, and as we've been talking about some of the family trials that the extended family has been through, the moment that we're finally able to sit down and talk to the camera and address you guys has always been unusually therapeutic for me, unexpectedly, I guess I should say. Sometimes, like my dad was kind of the first big thing that I
Never reached the time limit before on a recording.
If you guys don't know what just happened there, I just had the camera say you've reached the maximum time limit. And
you talk a lot, buddy.
So who knew there was a time limit on
you
recording?
You guys asked for longer vlogs. Here you go.
30-minute clip. Wait, so what was I saying? So I gotta say the whole thing again, right? Something that for me was unexpectedly therapeutic. It started back when my dad passed away unexpectedly. We had to sit down and because we share our lives and that includes everything, we had to sit down and address the camera and tell you guys and explain it and kind of walk through it and talk about it. That was comforting to me in a way that I didn't expect. It was actually almost like everything just kind of felt like chaotic and like a tornado of emotions until we sat down and I could just like get it out and something about it. Same thing happened with my brother. It was just still such a crazy difficult thing, but once I could finally like almost come clean on it and share it with you guys and sit down and talk about it, was such a healing process for me. And it's kind of been the same way with this. It's like we've had so many things on pause mentally.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, can we just say it already? Can
we just get it out there? Like I said, we were trying to protect the transaction, trying to protect what we were hoping to do in moving and setting ourselves up for a better future. I think it's all come down to now is the time to bring you guys in on this, and it feels good. Once again, incredibly therapeutic to sit down, get it out there, bring you guys in on it, because the next little bit is going to be pretty fun, pretty exciting. We are actually anxious to share that whole journey with you guys.
We have a lot coming up. We'll do part 2 where we bring you up to speed on maybe the next chapter.
Because I do feel like there's another, maybe it's like as we were moving out, but there's gonna be like a more emotional look back, a goodbye, a little montage of the clips of moving in and the energy around that, then moving out. Just pictured that in my mind a bunch ever since making this decision how to best document and share that with you guys. But I feel like for this one, it was like getting the news out there, letting you guys in on what's going on so that when you see us with packing boxes everywhere, every video is about trying to figure out where to live, what to pack and what not to pack. You guys will know what's going on. Then I think maybe we will take time throughout these coming weeks to reflect on the emotion of it all.
I think at the end of the day, it is us swallowing a bit of pride to be able to come to this decision, do something really hard. I think sometimes when things don't go as planned, you just gotta pick yourself up and keep moving forward, and that's what we've tried to do. And sometimes you have to do the hard thing. This is us doing the hard thing.
If there's anything that we can share with you guys that maybe you can take away, sometimes with us having like the platform or the microphone to share things on a bigger level than just within your immediate circles of friendship, is that it's okay to not have your life be a trajectory that only goes up. If your life goes like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this.
We love roller coasters.
Yeah, we're huge roller coaster fans, as you guys know. This is the downhill. This is that inverted dive on the cannibal. If there's anything that we could encourage you out there in a world that's very competitive, it's very like keeping up with the Joneses and look at me and sharing only the highlights and the best parts and trying to compete with that with other people. It's okay to go backwards a little bit and then pick yourself up and try again, or to fail, as we're calling it. People have reminded us many times it is far from a failure. You still get to be together as a family, still get to make a living online, just basically spending time together, sharing your life's journey. We're gonna land in a pretty good spot. Financially, we've been set up in a way with the sale of the home that we're in a really good situation that way as well. So we've been reminded by many, many people in our lives, it's far from a failure, but it is a backward slide, a setback, whatever you wanna call that. And as we figure out what is next in this journey of life, not just YouTube, because what is life after YouTube? What is life if YouTube continues to go on its downward trend that it's been on and ceases to be a way to make a living for the family? We want to make sure that we are set up with what matters the absolute most, and that is the people inside of these walls, inside of this home, relationships with each other, giving our kids the best life that they could ever hope for. And that doesn't always mean swimming pool, theater.
Right?
I don't know. Maybe we should rethink this. Do you think that they would give it back to us?
You guys, we love you. We're so grateful to find that. I can't even tell you the way I feel, even just in this moment, because everything else is crazy. We'll show you all
the rest of the chaos. Come back tomorrow.
We love you guys. We'll see you later.
Good night, everybody.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Guys, as promised in yesterday's video, we said that we would bring you in a little bit more to the word that comes to mind is the nitty gritty.
Oh, I'm thinking the chaos, the gritty. We're in a different room. We're not in the kitchen or the front room for the first time in a while.
This is one of the many rooms we've avoided.
May I zoom out and show why and expose the truth, the reality of it all. Ah!
My closet closet looks a lot different. I've been packing things that we haven't needed.
You are packing for an extended vacation called the rest of your life.
I know. We don't know when we're gonna check into the next place, but we have certainly been using whatever time we've had to pack up the things that we are
Mom
using
has.
regularly.
Full disclosure, 100% mom.
That is mom, yes, that's true. No, I'm not packing everything in
Yeah,
bags,
what's with
but
the
I am
garbage
putting all my
bags?
pillows
So
in
we
the
can get
bags.
into the nuances of that a little bit later. We're working with a moving company that's fantastic. They've explained to us that like boxed and crate things can go in, whereas like other stuff like bagged things like that, we've got to bring on our own. I don't know. Anyways, there's some rhyme and reason to the whole packing process. But if you guys remember,
I want to do it.
very recently that we moved, and mom had this phenomenal system that she did where she places a piece of tape that is the matching coordinating color of the room it will go in. And so, you know what? We just felt like we did such a good job on the last move. Let's do it again.
We're just gonna keep up with that. I have a whole color-coded chart, which I'm sure that's very surprising to a lot of you. We've got a whole chart. Everyone has a color. Every room has a way we're doing things.
Scent.
So we're doing it. We're doing the dang thing. We've been doing it for a little bit, but
I've been doing it, but I would say like lightly. I mean, mom's been taking the time while the kids were at school to pack up as much as she can.
It's really
And then
tricky.
stop when they get home from school.
because we're moving in a few weeks, and it's like, am I gonna need this? But we're not exactly going to the next house right away, so we're really like on a
We're like an in-betweener.
like a 2-month situation. Am I gonna need this for 2 months? So I'm not sure. So packing has been really challenging, but we're figuring it out. We're doing it along the way. I kept out more shoes than I need to keep out
Definitely.
for the time being. Brenton, shoes can hear
Well,
you.
also, they only have 2 full-size trucks for us, so if we included your shoes, though, we'd need a 3rd. So- no.
But we're doing it. We're getting stuff done. So anyways, if you guys haven't watched yesterday's video, you're like, you're what? You're moving? Go watch yesterday's video because
Surprise, spoiler.
it gives all the details of everything
Yes.
that's been happening and going on. We feel so relieved and so grateful that we were able to bring you into that.
We're excited now to bring you up into real time. And Mom, I'm going to let you keep doing this here. I'm going to walk around and kind of show people what you've done already. If you don't mind, we'll just bring everybody into
Good luck.
the now. Closet here thinning out significantly. It might not seem like it. It might seem like a fully stocked and
If only
very
my waistline were thinning out.
overflowing closet, but no, this is mom's version of thinned out. But this is packed up because we did do a little bit of thinning, not getting any skinnier. The thinning to put the house up and to do like the showings, thinned it out for the showings, the pictures, things like that. But then mom has gone even further and actually
If it was
started
a
to
long
pack,
sleeve, I took it out.
get rid of stuff.
These are piles that I need to give to friends. I'm not sure, and I need to unpack for my trip. So
And then look at this, looking, wow, sparse, Mindy. You are packing up, pack it in, let me begin.
Is like half of those don't even fit.
Just too big, I know. Skinny mini me.
Stress has not been good on my waistline.
Mine is almost fully packed. Also, I haven't touched it since I moved in, so it looks great. All right, guys, let me bring you down here into the basement where most of the packing has been taking place because this was an easy one to clean up and pack up without it showing in the vlog because we don't vlog down here as much. So mom has packed up almost the entirety of the basement. The gym stuff, have to figure that out. That has not been packed up, but these things are all going to be donated. These are things as we've gone through the game closet and some of the other closets and cupboards and cabinets down here. These are things to donate. Over here, mom has got everything boxed up and packed up for the entire basement, including the basement kitchen, the theater, all of the blankets, pillows, everything. In fact, all pillows. I just realized the couch doesn't even have any pillows. Have been packed up into these boxes and labeled with black tape is going to be the basement of wherever we end up. That's all packed up. And then just a little bit of chaos and mess going on as we fine tune and get through some of the nitty gritty, as mom says, odds and ends like sunscreen, and continued to snack on the candy before packing it all up. Then inside in the theater here, we're taking the crash pads with us when we go, of course, everybody's favorite thing to hang out and lounge on, but all the blankets are out of that closet. So the basement is completely packed up. And when I say completely packed up, check this out. A lot has been done. Like these drawers, I just went to go get a spoon out of this morning. They're gone. This was a full set of silverware. We had all of the stuff to do grilling and mixing bowls. We had all of the cups, Up here, I mean, it's gone, it's empty. We are mid-moving process here. I'm grateful to finally be able to bring you guys in on it. One of the nuances, I guess, of the move is that if they pack the wall hangings, so anything like a family picture or a piece of art, it is an additional like $40 to $60 per item because of the specific boxes that they use to protect the corners of the art and to ensure that it doesn't get damaged in transit. And as much as we appreciate that, even he recommended that if it's not that important to us, we may want to just like stack them all up and bring them over ourselves or store them somewhere like in a neighbor's garage or something until move-in day. And so what we've decided to do is take them all down, and that includes the metal printed logo that was in the theater, all the artwork, all the family portraits across the entire home. We're gonna load up ourselves and just take over because it will save literally thousands of dollars. Because we did have the incredible help of a designer who designed this home top to bottom to perfection, which includes like every single wall has some form of art on it. So that could have added up to quite a bit if we had them box and take those for us. So we're gonna go ahead and take those ourselves. All the family pictures, all of that's been taken down. You know, those walls are pretty empty. I think mom didn't want to tackle that giant world map, so we'll get around to that one. That is the basement. Maddie's room has not been packed up because she's been here for the last week. She's now gone back to Boston. Took her to the airport late last night. She had a red eye, arrived safely in Boston, but her room still needs to be a little bit packed up. Other than that, the basement is looking fantastic. And when I say looking fantastic, I mean it's an absolute disaster. It is very well along in the moving and packing process. Now come up here, we haven't done or touched quite as much here. The main thing, mom was really anxious to start cleaning this off, but it would get a little bit weird in vlogs if all those shelves were emptied and we hadn't addressed the fact that we're moving yet. So we can now start to tackle that and get into that. She's packed a lot of our bedroom, the basement, and as you saw in the color coordinating swatches there, our room will be red, basement is black. So out here in the garage, you can see the things that have come out here already from our bedroom, from the basement, from some of the other kids' rooms, little things we packed up. Some of it was to thin out the home. Brexton has about 860 squishmallows. Oh, hi Brexton, I was just talking about you. Speaking of Brexton, so when we put the house up for sale, we had to come pack like probably 830 of those squishmallows and get those. That's just one, right? So this is one, just to give you an idea of how much space these take. Four boxes. In fact, Brexton, this is actually kind of fun. Wasn't that the very first thing we packed in the entire house? Brexton was the one who was like excited to do it. He wanted to get involved in helping pack. So we got the boxes, and the very first thing we packed, he packed 4 boxes of Squishmallows. And to be honest, that's when I was like, okay, this is real. Like, this is actually happening. Brexton just packed.
So weird without having any Squishmallows on my shelf.
None. So his room has none of that. Thinned it out for the showings and for the pictures and stuff like that, but now it's time to actually pack everything up entirely. So tell me what's out here in the garage. So what are you doing? Are you just coming out here to check out some stuff?
Well, I was throwing out trash because I just cleaned out all my drawers.
Cleaned out your drawers. Well, thank you. Okay, so thinning out your drawers, getting rid of the stuff that you don't need.
They're like empty right now, so.
Yeah, I figured as you went through it, most of it is stuff that you probably haven't touched in 2 years. So
yeah.
Here's the state of the garage. Lots of boxes, lots of packing, and a lot of Squishmallows. You got your fragile towels, maybe. Cream shirts, in case you wonder what color the shirts were in the box. Freak show.
Do you know what? Because we just recently moved, I know that when I know one thing I'm looking for. I have like memory of each box, what's in them, so I'm gonna know exactly what box to go to. I am a freak, it's true. I mean, is it more? Yeah.
I know what that is. It's from our last time.
This was in the top of my closet. Look at us.
I know, it is.
Look at us. How many are there?
Like rows. There's 14 in total.
know why it is, Mindy, but do you feel like packing and pizza just kind of go hand in hand? I feel like whenever you're packing, moving, pizza is somehow involved.
It really is. I actually wanted pizza while we were out of town with Karuna's friends. I suggested it a couple of times, but nobody like jumped on it. So came home and I was like, does anyone want pizza?
Well, and while you were gone, I thought we would probably have a pizza night, and turns out Maddie took care of us with one amazing dinner. Another night, the kids wanted wings, and so I've been craving some pizza as well. It just seems to go together hand in hand. I don't know why. We've been packing up boxes, we've been moving stuff into the garage, we've been clearing out our bedroom of clutter and clothes.
Crap.
It's a CCC. But now it is time to feast on some pizza, and Mom's been feeling it, so we got enough for family, some friends. I'm telling you, this is gonna re-energize us to possibly tackle this room next. We're not sure, thinking about it, we're contemplating.
Here's a bad thing. I haven't been sick
Losing
since like
steam.
last summer. And I came home and I think I'm getting sick.
The power of positive thinking. You're not sick.
I'm not sick, I'm not.
So Mom just said after we finish our pizza, that's either going to give her the energy and rejuvenation, recharge that she needs, or it's gonna put her into a food coma. So where are we at, Mom?
I think I'm still in a food coma, but I don't have any other choice.
We don't really have time to waste, so we're going to tackle this, which is beautifully decorated by our lovely interior designer. I think it's gonna be great because we have nothing like this wherever we're going, so we gotta figure out what to do with all this stuff. But for right now, we wanna keep it. We would like to think we would use it somewhere, somehow. We gotta pack up books, bookends, a lot of really nice, cool decoration type things. Keep them safe, keep them movable. So if you did a whole box of books, that's gonna be pretty heavy,
I know,
so maybe
and
we'll switch it up.
small boxes from Home Depot and they haven't come yet.
So all we have is mediums and larges, but I feel like a medium box of books is going to be a very heavy box, Mindy. So I don't know, we're gonna try and tackle this. The goal is to get this entirely cleared out. Are we going to tackle what's underneath? Is that on your radar? Is that today? Is that now?
Kind of was hoping you forgot that stuff was
I was hoping you'd say no to that.
no, we probably really need to.
There's been a couple times that I've said, I'm grateful that we kind of just barely moved in. You don't have a chance to make much of a mess before you are already packing up to move out. But Mom was noticing that her hyper organization of things has made it really simple
Basically, I'm a freak.
when it comes down to packing these things up, because you've got your bin of just Sharpies, your bin of paint, your bin of markers, your bin of whatever these things are. And it's all just very organized and ready to go. And so you just take that little bin, put it in a bigger box and out the door.
Yeah, this whole section is super organized.
Which is good. You use it often.
Crew needs one of these for tomorrow because he's going back to school tomorrow. So
Wait, he is?
he's doing the ACT prep course for 2 full days.
Got some nail stuff down there.
See, I found it.
What are you looking for?
My CDs.
Is that the mixtape I made you?
I actually think that's from one of my ex-boyfriends. This is awkward.
Awkward.
Mariah Carey! Yep, going back in time. NSYNC, Christmas.
I should go find some of my records.
Hey, Crew actually just bought a record
It was
the other
so
day
cool.
at the record store. I was like, buddy, you don't have a record player. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna ask for one for my birthday though.
Oh, heavy.
Mindy, just high five right
Brandon.
here. What a productive day. What an absolute get stuff done day. We were looking at the week, as you guys saw our summer calendar, very full, not a lot of wide open days to just pack. And from the minute we could until right now, been packing up boxes and just knocked out so much.
We did so much.
At one point though, Mom did come out of the room in tears today, and I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, everyone is being so awesome and supportive. You guys brought Mom to tears today. Thank you for your
are amazing.
literally quite overwhelming support, love. We've received text messages from family, friends from all over, you know, wishing us well on the journey. I don't know, it's just been nothing but immense, positive, wonderful feedback. Today, the tears were tears of joy, gratitude that we have so many supportive people all around the world who are just here for the roller coaster ride, as we called it. And yeah, you guys
put your lap bars on.
We don't care if you put your arms
hands
up.
in the
They
air.
say put your arms and hands and legs inside of the car at all times. You can do whatever you want with them.
Put your freaking arms up. It's gonna be crazy.
Get ready to scream, baby.
Guys, we love you. See you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Happy weekend. I know we talked about the other day that it really doesn't matter if it's a weekend or a weekday. Something about a weekend just feels different. So even though I'm still checking my watch to see what day it is, weekend has given us the most beautiful weather. It is so crazy hot outside today. We're just enjoying it, just loving this time of year. You're about to witness something that does not happen very often.
Are you gonna say that I'm so dumb?
You guys, Brandon's making dinner.
And let me tell you, out of variety to what I make, it's the same thing that I make if I ever make dinner. Try a tip.
He makes it real good though.
Make it real good.
Real good. We are having Lindsay and the kids over for dinner tonight. So we're just in the kitchen cooking together like we usually do.
Just a typical weekend. You say, look forward to these weekends because we both pitch in, help out with the cooking. So yeah. But this one is actually fun because it does take like an afternoon's worth of time. So Mom's got all of her prep. She's setting the table,
has a lot of love in
getting
it
things
from
ready.
Brandon.
This one, yeah, I wanted to make it yummy, delicious, and special. Tri-tip's one of our family's favorites, but it's also something that Justin actually was the one that got me into in the first place. And so it's like definitely a him meal. So I feel a lot of pressure. It comes out at least somewhat decent so that it's a good memory of the tri-tip times that they've had in the past because he crushed it. First tri-tip I ever had, I think, was at his house.
We never even had it before him. He just did a great job.
So I'm doing my best to fill in there, but hopefully
your best will hopefully be enough for us. We've had a great day. Did some major packing.
Oh my gosh.
Did we even video any of Hazy's room?
We should show the boxes. You have, I think, like what, 18 boxes up there?
Yeah.
I was in the pool garage sweating that one out, but then when I saw how much you packed, I felt way worse for you.
Yeah, I felt bad that you were in the heat, but up in Hazy's room, it got a little warm up there too.
It got hot up there too.
"50 ways to make a 3-point shot." This could be in that if you make it. Oh, are you joking? Hazel, what? No joke, that was first try. I was thinking we could try a couple times until you got it. That was first try. Oh my gosh.
I'm actually really enjoying the packing process, which sounds absolutely insane. As a whole, it's overwhelming, but being able to go through every single thing you own and you're like, why do I still have this? I will tell you, underneath that cabinet right there, behind those bar stools is cabinetry with like doors and we can store stuff. There's probably 36 plates of this really cute pink lemonade, pink and lemon set. Cups and bowls and plates. I've never opened it. I moved it from our house, our old house, to here. Still never opened them. They're so cute, I don't want to get rid of them. It really causes you to go through and inventory your life and be like, what do I actually need and what do I not need and don't even use? We've been going through everything. I went through every single Barbie shoe, Barbie headband, Barbie sunglasses, Barbie everything, every Barbie doll. Went through everything of Hazel's. She got rid of a ton. We got rid of her Barbie dream house, just like the Binghams. So both Barbie and us have gotten rid of our dream houses. Hazy wants a new dream house for her birthday. She'll probably be getting her new dream house right around the time that we move into our next dream house. So felt kind of like poetic. We've made so much progress. I think kitchen is next up. We're gonna be doing that in the next couple of days. We have so many nice friends that have offered to bring us dinners and taking care of us. So we're gonna get as much done as we can.
Right, guys, over here doing a little Ask Me Anything on Instagram. Make sure you guys check out @Bingham because it's literally on fire right now. It's a good way for us to keep track of what he's doing.
Every single day.
Yeah, and
just out what I'm doing, whatever the heck.
This dude has quite the summer lined up already, but then you add like the social component to that. We get to see a lot of fun stuff that he does. Went to a really fun party the other night, hitting up In and Out on the regular.
Of course, all the
It's
time.
actually quite the life this dude
So
has.
sick.
But Mom, you're out here smoking some tri-tip.
Smoking out here. Hi! Neighbors are
Kids saying hi and goodbye to neighbors over there that they love.
Hey, I'm here too.
Hi, Rat Guy. Oh, foiled again.
Airball.
Get my joke? Foiled again? Like the plan was foiled. When a plan is foiled, it means like it got like ruined.
Oh, is that like 80s, 70s lingo? Sorry, I didn't understand
I
it.
like it. He said 80s.
60s, my bad.
Rather, what would you say is like the predominant main question that's being asked right now?
Dude, it's all, are you excited to move? What's your thoughts on the move? All of that.
So for those who have not tuned into the gram, what would you say? What is your answer to that? I'm actually curious.
Honestly, I'm really excited. I think I'm just excited about the setup that I have. The next house. Me and crew are going to be on cloud 9.
So just so that you know, in the vlog world, we haven't shown
Yes.
which house we chose.
we make
don't
them wait?
I think we're gonna do it like when we move in, just because we want to like paint and carpet, and we don't really have like great video of it because when we were there like as guests, just kind of touring the home. People don't really know what we have as a layout, but these guys are very excited about some of the potential for fun to have in the next house.
Gosh.
When the house lays out different than this home, so they're gonna have different bedrooms, of course, different levels of the house. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's okay to divulge some of the details. Brad and I have talked about this a lot. You kind of get excited for weird stuff, like obviously, as I look behind you, you've got a swimming pool, a basketball court, gorgeous mountain views, unbeatable, absolutely unbeatable. Like this will be very difficult to replace. We'll miss it like crazy. Me and Riley get excited for really dumb stuff, like just putting up silly things in our rooms, setting up the office in a fun, like new way.
Yes, bro. I want to get like some dumb neon sign that would just be dope in my room.
What would you like? Would you do a custom one with like
custom one could be dope.
Ryler on it, or would you do like in a store that says like open or something like that?
That could be cool.
That'd be kind of fun.
It'd be cool to like find him like massive one.
Oh wow. I would say based on mine and Riley's conversations, I think he's pretty excited about just change, doing something fun, new and different. You can keep it real. Mom and I have cried on the vlog. We talked real. Like how are you feeling about leaving all this, the dream?
It's gonna be hard, but like right now I just excited to move. I just like want it to be done. It's been a lot over the past few weeks for like mom and stuff and us, and packing is a lot to pack up a house this big. And just getting it done, and I mean we're almost there. We're getting close.
I mean we are under 2 weeks by the time this vlog posts from when we're gonna be actually like having the moving trucks pull up and load everything up. One of the other things that Riley and I have talked about a lot, and you weren't there when me and mom shot the video talking about coming to the decision and stuff. He's been a huge part of the decision-making process and helping us think it through, where we want to go. He was really the one, if I can just tell people this, that was much more excited for having less stress. Like I think that's been like your big push. It's like, look, this stuff is awesome, been really cool. Thank you for providing it, but I just miss when it wasn't as stressful. You know?
There's so many things. Like I swear it's just been stressful for like months. It's just been this tension. I'm just excited to finally get that stress just like somewhat put away.
Well, and it's just cool that you felt stress, and then between the two, you'd rather have a less stressful. Oh, don't cry, buddy. It's okay.
Chill. My eyes are itching.
It's because you got the trigger smoke flying right in your faces. Anyways, between the two, a lot of times I think people from the outside looking in go like, man, I'd trade anything to have that stuff, but not always would you trade stress, comfort, peace, safety net, happiness, all those different things. They're not really worth having things, and so that's been a valuable lesson. If we can share that with the world and everyone watching, that's great. So it will be hard to say goodbye to incredible things like the swimming pool that you see down there, the basketball court, and all these gorgeous mountain views, but to be able to just have a little bit less stress and feel more secure in our situation, I think that is worth that trade-off.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be sick.
Cousins just left. We had the best time ever. Hazy, did you have fun with Ava?
Yes, I
did. My gosh. We just played and had the best tri-tip dinner. Dad made the best tri-tip, right?
So good.
Like Uncle Jetty would have been so proud. He kind of told Dad how to do it.
Yeah, he
And we've been having it ever since, thanks to him. So good. But Hazy just came in. I have to laugh. These are all the toys she has in her bedroom to play with. So earlier today, she was just sitting right here playing with that one little doll and having the best time. I was like, are you playing with your one toy?
Yeah, it's actually really fun.
See, you don't need all this stuff. That's what this is proving.
Press this and then you say something. Hello? It's so
Hazy,
funny.
how are you feeling about moving?
It's mixed emotions.
Mixed emotions. Tell
So
me
I'm
what you're thinking.
excited. I'm also really sad because I love this house.
You love this house, I know. And you also have the most amazing like play loft here.
Yeah, this is an amazing room.
Yeah.
I have an amazing, I have just amazing stuff here.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome how we've made a lot of memories in the couple years we've lived here though.
Yeah, but I'm excited because it's like the house is also amazing. It has it has another play loft and that's where I'm going to probably put all my toys and play with all my toys there.
You do have a fun little play area at
And
that house.
I'm also excited because there's 2 ways upstairs. There's 2 staircases to go upstairs. There's one right next to the garage. Maybe I have a toy in my backpack. I just go up that way.
You can run it up the stairs.
Yeah, I can just run it up the stairs.
Yeah.
Instead of going all the way to the other way, you can just go right
Well,
there.
I'm really proud of you because moving is really hard and you stuck it out yesterday. You guys, she helped me with this whole thing. But
It was
also,
so much.
do you remember whenever you first found out that we were for sure gonna move, what you were worried about?
The drinking fountain.
Okay, well, the drinking fountain is one. The other thing that she was sad about is she goes, wait, are we gonna go to a new church?
Oh yeah, that was
Because I don't want to go to a new church.
so hard to go to a new church because you have to go to a whole new neighborhood and there's so much new people and then there's the new church people.
And making friends is kind of scary to
It
make
is.
all new friends. You're the new girl. You're going to be the new people in the neighborhood, but I think it will be really awesome.
First day at this church, this girl just comes up to me and says, "Do you want to be my friend?" So that was pretty easy.
I'm going to challenge you, this new neighborhood, to say hi to one new person every single time you go to church.
I should.
It's kind of scary. Then you're like, oh my gosh, who can I meet that I didn't already know?
Yeah, and maybe I can make a friend that lives next to us and we can walk home from church.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. I'm really proud of you. And all this hard work that you put into your room, I cannot
How many
even
boxes? 1, 2. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
You
15
got,
boxes.
you got more. Keep going. Go that way.
Oh, they're right here.
There's 3 more baby
They're
boxes.
the small ones, so
They're
15,
hiding 18 boxes we packed. So all of these are empty. We're undecided if we're gonna take those with us or ask the new owners if they'd like them.
I feel like they would like them because what are they gonna put here?
Well, but also we have some little storage bins that we could put them in downstairs. So
Yeah.
gotta get you to bed. Crush it, girl. Don't have too much fun with your one toy.
Okay.
Look at these bros hanging out.
chilling.
What's going on in here?
We're just hanging
chilling.
out, talking about random crap.
Oh, are you? Well, Tyler started packing his room yesterday and he got a whole 3 boxes in before he had to take a break.
Whoa! Good
Bro,
work,
look how
bro.
much I have.
We gotta wrap this up with bubble wrap. Ryler wants it specifically in bubble wrap, nothing else. So I've got to buy a different
They're
material.
fragile.
Right, guy, we already heard from you how you feel about moving, but crew, what are you feeling, dude?
I cannot tell you how excited I am to share the basement with this old guy.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
So,
excited.
you guys, this is gonna be different.
I have had so many people text me saying, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna be my next door neighbor." I'm super excited because I'm gonna live by all my friends, super close to the schools we're all going to. I just love the house. It's so cool.
It's so
Big
cool.
yard.
He has a lot of friends nearby that are gonna be living by us, and so they're excited to hang out with friends all the time.
I'm so excited.
Good, ride your mountain bike, ride your scooter.
Dude, yeah, oh my gosh. Like I was saying earlier, our layout in the next house of where me and crew are gonna be at and stuff, it's gonna be pretty posh.
It's gonna be pretty awesome
Yeah.
hanging out.
Really
We're just gonna say that.
Yes,
You
yes.
guys are so cool. Right, guys, we're gonna tackle all this
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm
But
already
your
packed.
Crew is completely done. Right, guy, wake up and put on your moving pants because we're doing it tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
Wow, I just walked out of talking to Crew and Rye Guy, and Brex is in here just making his hair.
I'm just playing
as
with
he
my
can.
hair. I was bored. It was a slick back in the shower. Now it was a comb over. Now
I
it's
actually dig this look. This looks good. Dude. Wow, okay, now we're going full mohawk. Guess what? The next house is gonna have mirrors too.
Oh, let's go.
Dude, are you pumped? How are you feeling?
Good. I like it a lot.
What are
It
you
should
most
be fun.
excited for?
My room, the skylight loft, the backyard, trampoline.
There's a trampoline?
And they're leaving the playground a lot.
A lot of things. You guys have been
The
so
skylight play loft. I don't know if I said that.
Skylight Playoff, you did. You said it 2 times, so you're very
Yeah,
excited.
that's the most. It's literally right next to my room.
Is that going to be a game room or is that going to be
It'll be probably Pebbles. Game
we're
room.
putting Pebbles in there.
Me and Hazy will share it, so we'll actually probably go Barbies, but she'll just have her corner.
She'll have her corner of Barbies.
Her corner.
And you'll have your gaming area.
And then I'll have my gaming area.
Oh my gosh, you're such a goofball. Well, your hair looks awesome. The house is going to be awesome. All of it's going to be awesome.
I should get the whole play loft.
Right?
Yeah! Yeah.
You guys, the kids are pumped. We're pumped. Packing has to continue. So 18 boxes seemed like a big deal, but this is nothing compared to what we've got to still finish. So we got to finish it up this next week.
Got a lot to do.
I think I'm gonna pack up the kitchen this week.
Oh my gosh, that's a big one. I mean, we really are. We've talked about the countdown. Maybe some people are like, wow, they're really on top of it. But if we talk about the fact that you'll be gone the week before we go.
Before, yeah.
And so like it really shrinks down the window of time that we have. And anyways, so we want to be on top of it. Every time we think we're ahead, we realize we're probably just tracking right on time.
I'm probably right on schedule. It's Hungry Man dinners for everyone.
Yeah, especially after we pack up the kitchen. There's not even anything there. Tonight's dinner though, turned out everyone really seemed to enjoy it.
It was so good.
We had some fun. Landon and I actually were out on the deck looking up, trying to remember when we went down the slide, the water slide at this water park where his dad was holding the GoPro, and we snapped a shot and it ended up being like their billboard, their marketing, put it on their Facebook back then. I could not remember when it was, and so we were going through old year recap videos. It was 2015. So this is the 10-year anniversary of that. Can you believe that? So we watched 2015 year recap video together, and it was kind of special. He was just a little teeny kid in it. Jut was in that thing throughout. It was just really fun to go back to, clear back now 3 houses ago. I think that we've been neighbors ever since then, and to watch that together was really special. I can't believe that it's been 10 years since that happened, that we've been posting videos here on YouTube for that long. That's wild.
What a journey it's been. Every day we're so grateful that you guys invite us into your homes, allow us to be part of your lives. So thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. Come back tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Hello and good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday today because I go to camp tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm almost completely packed. We've been working on that, and we're doing Secret Sisters while we're gone. So I have a girl that I was given her name, and we like do little things for them each night on their pillows, and it's so fun. I think I got some really fun things for her. Things she likes, little gifts. I'll show you guys those maybe because they're cute. We're just moving right along today. The sun is shining and it's the most beautiful day. Our AC is on, of course, like it always is whenever it's hot, but it feels extra cold today. And sometimes it just feels extra cold because it's so hot outside. We're just moving and shaking, getting things done. Today's like the last full day in the house for me. I do have Sunday, but we'll be moving into the honey hive that day a little bit. So even that day is gonna just feel really weird. So we're down to the few days for me anyways, because I am going to camp. Yeah, we're ready. Like I actually have sat around a lot today because it's kind of like the things that are left, we kind of just need them. So we're just gonna have to wait. Been doing laundry, been getting some things done, and you guys, we're so excited to bring you along next week for the move and what that's gonna look like, because I guess a giant semi truck is coming with 15 crates, filling all of our stuff into crates. I'm gonna say it here, I think we need more than 15 crates. Just my thought. We'll see what happens. But you guys, I wanted to jump in and say, hey, I'm so happy that you're here. Thanks for being with us. We truly mean it every single day. You guys are incredible parts of our family, so thank you for being so sweet and so kind and so loving towards us as we've gone through a little bit of a life change right now, and can't even tell you how great it is that we get to bring you in on all of that. It's been really awesome. Thank you. Hazy's been hanging out with me in my bedroom here for a little bit. She's been making her birthday list. Her birthday's coming up. She's been thinking about it. Crew's been thinking about his birthday. We will be celebrating most birthdays at the in-between. So we're calling it. Ryler does get to have his birthday in the new house, so we're very excited about that, but we have a fun summer planned. I think it's gonna be really awesome. Today, we are actually going to be totally bittersweet. We have a going away party that some neighbors have planned for us. All of our neighbors are gonna come and say bon voyage, that's the theme. And they're gonna wish us well in our next chapter, so it'll be really great. Super bittersweet. We're really sad to be leaving this neighborhood, which has made the whole decision that much harder. Like, that was the reason we knew we had to move, but pulling the trigger and leaving our neighborhood was what made it so challenging. It's gonna be great, right? I have a couple things I need to get to. I'm going to an appointment to get my brows waxed today. Gotta get dressed up. I'm gonna set out a cute outfit for Hazy tonight. I'm going to say goodbye to all of our friends. Had to show you a couple of the things I've done for my secret sister. So to start off the very first night in her tent, I'm going to put Skinny Pop. She loves popcorn, so I wrote her a cute little quote and put it in this card with like a little message to her. And then the second night, I'm going to do this cute makeup bag. Her name is Lori, obviously starts with an L. She has 5 boys, and she's always saying she just doesn't have a ton of girly things because she always does boy things. I put in it a cute little hair clip I got from Target and this really fun little lip gloss. And then she'll get this makeup bag with coordinating letter that has cute quote about shining, like lip shine, you know, that's kind of what I did. The third night, these are her favorite caramels. I was told by her husband, so I just got her old-fashioned caramels. She will get note about being sweet, what I went off of that one. And then this last one is going to be a book that I found about verses in the scriptures that bring you closer to Christ. Anyways, I got that for her. I wrote a little note inside and I gave her a little card with a sweet message in it to finish it off. That was probably the last biggest part I needed to get done packing, so I have completed it and I feel so good.
look good. I was like, wow.
You
but
said brow. I
Brow,
did
you
get my
look
brows
amazing.
done. They always ask, well, what color? And I'm like, isn't there only one color? Like, do the color of my
The color
hair.
of my hair. And you could have done red, vibrant blue, vivacious purple.
I'm not supposed to wear makeup. Brandon was looking at me and he's like, something's missing.
I did not say that at all. You asked me and I said, I just think your eyebrows are really
Something's
dark because they're
missing.
fresh. Like, they're not even darker. And I was like, oh, that's something else.
I put on some mascara.
You look
Scary. Scary good that is. Guys,
gotta get going.
when you're standing next to this, you're gonna look good no matter what. You look incredible. Kids look good.
You look great.
The mudroom does not, because it's got all the shoes. We're trying to decide which ones we take and leave. If you didn't say already, we are on our way now to be, I guess, honored, celebrated, lauded after.
NBD.
No, but we have some amazing neighbors and amazing people in our lives that we said this when we announced that we were moving, that we actually had the hardest time coming to that decision because of where we live, because of the people that we've met, the
Told you guys.
friendships that we've made, the relationships that we have. And specifically, that was what we couldn't let go of. It was like, yeah, you know, a house is a house, and yeah, the backyard's great, but it's okay to leave that behind. But it's like, how do we replace these friendships? And so, in true form, just like that, they have put together like a little get-together, goodbye party type of a thing. And so today, we're gonna gather, have some food, hang out, share some memories, laughs, hopefully, probably a couple tears, possibly. Just basically say goodbye to the thing that we're gonna miss the most about living here in our dream home, and that is the friends that we have. And we're not gonna be very far away, and so we will definitely be in each other's lives still, but we just know how life works. Oftentimes, just immediate neighbors are the ones that you're gonna see the most and do the most with. Won't be quite like it is now. And so, yeah, bittersweet moment here. We get to go celebrate with them. We're grateful to them for doing this for us, and we're gonna bring you guys along.
It's really hot.
Gotta get some video of Dad. Oh, look at my friends.
That's a world record.
Just got back from, first of all, incredible weather. As we stand out here, we wanted to go
It's
soak
a
in
little
some more of
warm
it.
at the beginning, then like the sun pops down just a little bit further, and it's like, oh,
It had
this is
intermittent
a
cloud
perfect
cover. You know how much we love reporting the weather, and it was phenomenal weather.
Do you guys
So-
actually know that when I went to college, it was to be a meteorologist?
That's why you're always talking about the weather. It's just
I
part
love
of you.
the cumulus clouds that are over
That
there.
just that she found out it involves math. She thought she just had to look cute, talk about rain.
You think he's kidding, but he's actually not. He failed math in college. They don't give F's, they give E's.
Like, oh, what does E mean? Like excellent? No.
Just kidding.
By sheer coincidence.
Pretty rad stop by Shumway Show.
Shumway
Just
Show.
showing up on like a 6-row golf cart to say hey.
They're the coolest people.
Very cool.
Love
So
them.
anyways, had to catch up with them. But great catching up with our neighbors and saying goodbye tonight.
Guys, they're the best.
It was so cool. They had it like fully themed with like a Bon Voyage, Next Adventure, really fun posters with TIHWB on them, like an anchor kind of wishing us well on our next adventure at the Bingham family next adventure up on the pavilion. And then everybody signed it, and I think we're gonna probably try and like frame those and put them in our house. Just
my
meaningful yearbook style, goodbye wishes.
It's funny, I was actually through some tears tonight. Brandon was like, I don't know that I'm feeling like the emotional part tonight.
Which is kind of
and
fun.
I said I was feeling that too, but then I was talking to some women. And I says, it's funny, we've lived here for 2.5 years, and you wouldn't even think that it would like be that impactful.
In every other house we've been in much longer than we lived here.
The last neighborhood was 6 years, the one before that was 9 years.
They weren't nearly as difficult to leave as here, and not because of the home.
No, I think it's the ages that our kids are and the leaders that they have helping them and mentoring them and the people that they're surrounding themselves with are so incredibly amazing. It's a great loss to leave here.
I think it's that the roots of the relationships grew very deep very quickly.
Yeah.
And so to leave that feels like this big uprooting, whereas some of the other places we've lived have been naturally transient in the sense that people kind of come and go and move out of them. And so the roots don't get super deep. But here is a place where people kind of end up. And so you dig deep roots quick. That's what I think has been hard to rip that Band-Aid off and leave. But tonight was a beautiful thing. I did kind of make light a little bit because that's how we do. You guys have been here long enough. You've seen me
Welcome
make
to the
jokes
Bingham family.
about absolutely unjokeable things. And so I kind of made the joke that when I saw the anchors, I said, oh, this is fantastic. I love the symbolism. And she's like, oh, thank you. So you see what I'm going with there? And I said, yes. So just like our career is sinking, so does an anchor. And she's like, no, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean that.
She felt so bad.
It's okay, because just after that, I was able to meet the mayor of our city, and she asked why we were leaving, and I said, I'm just not happy with the leadership in the city.
And she looked at me for half a second. I was like, just kidding. We absolutely love it here.
She's wonderful.
Yeah, I joke about everything. Yeah, incredible. So we got to do some more things here because you're leaving for camp in the morning.
I actually have to run down and go do an errand really quick, and then we'll be back.
Okay, getting some stuff for camp. We'll finish getting you ready for that, and then I've got my to-do list. We are now down to, in my mind, when you left for camp, that was like
Go
it,
time.
because like there's really not much you can
I've left you a honey-do list.
I saw it, and it gets bigger every day, so I better get started. Well, you guys, I feel weird saying it. This is, okay, you do have another night sleeping here in the home because you'll be back. But anyways,
but we'll be
the last
moving
full
into
day
our next place then.
has come to an end for you in this home, and it doesn't really feel all that like crazy and emotional because you're just really worried about going to girls camp, all the things that you need to take and pack and
there's like
load up.
50 loose ends.
And there's 100 things that I've got to do here, trying to build some drama. We do still have a few days that we've got to take care of some stuff. You go off and you take care of the girls
I'm
at
gonna be
camp.
in the wilderness.
Sort of. You guys know like a camp? Like intense?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
The boys are intense. We're like in a really dope yurt. But anyway, packing up and getting ready for that. Tonight we've been reflecting on just how incredible these friendships are. Been talking kind of back and forth about how meaningful this time is in life for our kids. And you had mentioned it earlier, but like just the leadership examples that they had, the people that kind of showed them the way at a time when it's so critical, how to be and how to serve and how to act. And we feel honored that we've been able to work with the youth ourselves. And we have absolutely loved working with them. Tonight, one of my favorites, good buddy neighbor here, made us these things as personal going away gifts. They are incredible. I've got a few gifts from him in my office actually because he's just so sweet and thoughtful. But this one in particular, I learned a little bit about stealth bombers tonight because they are black on top. And they fly low and cast a big shadow. So it's really hard to tell if it's the shadow or the stealth bomber. Did not know that.
See, the more you know.
Yeah, so even the youth have been teaching me.
We've learned way more from them than we could have possibly ever
Very
taught them.
capable and incredible youth in the world, certainly in this neighborhood. We've loved working with them. We're gonna sign off from here. Mom's got to get up pretty early, head out, gonna say goodbye, get on our to-do list, and we are gonna just continue to share every minute of this crazy, chaotic, sometimes feel like I can't breathe time in life, but we're doing it.
Doing the dang thing. Love you guys. See you later.
Good night, everybody.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's here. It's happening. Moving crew just arrived. There's a lot of them. Truck just pulled up. We are doing wooden crates. Maybe I'll explain that to you just in a little bit. We are doing a little bit of a different move, a move that this company has not done before, that they don't typically do. But the reason is we are trying to cut out the middleman of moving the furniture twice. So they are storing it in these wooden crates, and then they're going to take them to a warehouse, put them inside of a warehouse. Our stuff will be in a temperature controlled facility, which is really awesome. I just went through the whole house, showed them what goes, what doesn't go, and I'm wanting to cry because I'm realizing there's open boxes everywhere that need to be done and feeling very unprepared here. We're gonna get the kids to work, have them help me. Just took all the bedding off their beds. Crew's walking that down, putting it in my car, but I was like, how are we gonna have bedding that very first day? So I'm gonna put it in my car and take it to the new house and wash it all. They just went through everything. They inventory everything. They wrap every piece of furniture. They're gonna do an awesome job. Crew, maybe put it in the middle of the car. We're ready for this. So they've explained to me how the whole day's gonna go, how the whole move's going to go. At 11 o'clock, we have someone coming to move the piano. A little bit later, we have someone coming to move the weight set. Everything is just such a big process. I'm just like so surprised at how things go. The process of it all. So they look at things and they go, okay, this can fit, this will have to be shoved in. These guys seem awesome. They seem experienced. I think it's gonna be really seamless. Just gonna be a lot of work on the front end to make sure I can tape up every box and put stuff that doesn't go in a spot that it should go in. We have a lot of stuff that needs to go to the in-between house. Typically, everything just goes, right? But this is not the case. We are going to do our best to do all of the in-between things, really document all of it so you guys are like going through this move along with us.
I'll be the videographer.
Ryguy's gonna help us video you guys. I'm so grateful for his help today. Ryguy, how you feeling about everything?
Great. A little sad, but it's great. Stoked.
I think we've been the ones crying the most. It's fine. It's fine.
Stoked.
This is hard, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We get
It'll
to
be
go
good.
stay in a little teeny tiny apartment.
I get to share a room with all my siblings for 6 weeks.
I'm like, what does a high school kid love the least? So we're making the best of it. Chairs are flying. Chairs. Oh my gosh. Chairs are not flying. Pillows are flying. Crew is throwing pillows down. But you guys, we're doing it. It's happening. Dad's finishing the vlog and he's gonna join us. We're spread a little thin, so he was up late last night working. He's up early this morning. I'm gonna go outside and show you guys the truck, the vaults, and what the whole thing looks like.
You okay if you're on their video, their YouTube?
We charge for it.
Skylar's moving my car for me. So you guys, they are getting the vaults ready out there. They're going to bring 3 trucks of 6. I just heard them talking. I think they're going to need a 4th truck. These trucks are massive. They're huge. So they said they might need more. Everyone that came down took a box. They're starting to stack those up here. Trucks are ready. This is gonna be really interesting. I'm really excited.
Dad's most prized possession going right here, guys. His PC all packed up. It's sad, yo.
Big
But
day.
it has to happen.
Guys, found my extra.
Yay, that's awesome. Wait, I thought you were gonna dance with me, but you're dancing
This
with
is how I
Wade?
practice. That's why I'm such a good dancer, because I practice.
What are you doing with that?
Hands right here, okay, and 1, 2, 3.
You are
So weird.
Weird. It's so
I don't know.
I try to like explain to people that you have a mannequin that's a full size.
There's no way to.
And there's no way to make it not seem
No
like
way
you're
that-
totally weird.
Well, I am. When you see how cool Wade is.
Oh my gosh, I actually need to take a picture of it because I was trying to explain to the girls at camp about how you have this.
Why were you talking about me?
I don't know, but stand next to it. Let's take a
There we go,
picture.
so we can get
Brexy and
size.
Hazy, come out. Let's take a picture of just Dad. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. So, Brandon, where is this going?
So I was thinking maybe Mama Joe's house. Would that be creepy? Scare her at night?
That would terrify her.
Or our friend's garage.
I would do the friend's garage, but let's put plastic bags all over it so he's not dirty.
Yeah, he's gonna be there for a while. I just feel so bad leaving him in the dark, you know? Like right now he's living in a great virtual world.
Brandon, you've never cared about leaving me in the dark. Okay, you guys.
Don't leave me.
Little update. Brandon, where are we at? How's it going?
It's going really good. I think we should take them outside, show them how the whole thing's working, because they've got giant crates. They've got, I think, 1 or 2 of them full. They've been packing stuff up. The basement's flying.
I did say why we decided to do the crates. Let me explain this. With a typical moving company, what they would come and do with our situation where we have to store it for about 6 weeks, they would come, pack up your house and put it into a diesel. In this specific situation, with this company we're using, they would take it back to their warehouse, move it out of the diesel and put it in wooden crates at the warehouse. Well, we wanted to avoid that middle move,
Well,
right?
it's actually almost 2 additional moves because they move everything out of it and then back into it and then back out of it.
To come
Because,
to
like,
our house
furniture lasts,
to
like,
unload it.
3 to 5 moves, and you're doing
3
or 4 in this one move. So it was actually their idea, which we're very grateful for, to reduce the number of in and outs with the furniture because it increases the chance of something breaking. So.
Just something breaking, something happening to it. So they're like, we're gonna do something we've never done. They had the idea actually to fill semis and then park the semis. But you know, you're having to use that semi, take like the rent of that semi, just park it somewhere. So paying for that would have been expensive. There's no way you can flip this. This is the most expensive move ever because we're having to store our stuff for 6 weeks. They're packing everything into these wooden crates and they're going to drive these wooden crates to a warehouse and leave them in a temperature controlled environment. And then whenever it's time to move into our other house, they're gonna get those crates, put them on a diesel, bring them to our new house. This has been a little bit tricky, a little bit different than we had originally thought we would be doing it, but I think it's actually working out awesome. There are things that we are avoiding. This is a full length mirror. I got your mirror behind your door. You wanted to go to the house. We are taking those to a different friend's house. You've probably seen us talk about that and deliver those. We're gonna have that there. We have stuff at Jolene's. Pebbles is going to Stephanie's. We're gonna have stuff everywhere. Gathering all of our crap, gonna be a nightmare.
freaking nerd.
MVP. Just kidding. I actually just told the piano guys, I was like, you guys are the real MVP. And I was like,
What?
just kidding, I don't mean that. The other guys are the real MVP. And then Stephanie shows up with food. I'm like, she's the real
I
MVP.
want that title, no.
Stephanie
Got Chick-fil-A,
wanted to
man.
bring us lunch today. So she took the most crazy order.
Yeah, it was funny. They were just like, oh, okay, well, you're gonna need to pull forward.
Really hungry. Well, so we wanted to feed the guys, the moving guys. So I asked Stephanie.
Smells like lunch.
Bye, Kate.
So excited for pizza. Jimmy John's, what do we got? Oh, Chick-fil-A.
We bought the guys, the movers, lunch. So we ordered them sandwiches and nuggets and French fries.
But
Stephanie
Steph
picked
did all
it
the
up.
hard work. Thank you,
Yes.
Steph. You
So,
brought it. Thank
I
you.
cooked it all myself.
Yes.
She's the best
They
chicken
said
cooker
you ordered
ever.
so much, you need to come help us cook it.
Don't worry about that. We're now wandering through. It's a bit quieter because some of the activity has died down a bit, but I am wandering through an echoey and nearly empty basement. It is eerie to see it this way. We talked about it a couple of times as they've been doing this. We never saw the home finished but unfurnished, because by the time they got close to being finished, we were told to stay away so that it could be a fun surprise to us, that it would be revealed to us what the home looked like in its finished state. We never saw it like this, but with nothing in it. So it is very weird for the very first time in this home to be walking through it empty, no furniture. Now, a little bit of a surprise reveal for you guys here. We have quite a bit left to go. So we've still got theater chairs here in the basement. That's a lot, you know, it's 12 full-size chairs that I gotta go in those crates and those pods outside. Out that way in the merch room, I think there's the table that Papa Bob built and a couple things in the pool garage, outside table here. Other than that, this is pretty much done. That doesn't include the weight set. That guy's coming tomorrow to take down the weight set. The basement is absolutely mostly done. Mattresses, I think, get their own special pod. We got the gym pretty much empty. Very grateful they could get the treadmill out. This is a special delivery sort of, because it's, sorry, you're gonna have to go orange there with me. A glass top, that's gonna kind of go last, has a special label. Come in here with me to the cold storage, you guys, it's empty. I mean, that is what it looked like before we moved in and put all the bins in it. I can't believe this is real. It's kind of crazy. I do think that it doesn't feel super moved out of just yet, mostly because main level still has tables, chairs. I'll come over here and show you guys that one. Still have the dining table. We still have all of the furniture in the family room. So the beds are stripped of their bedding. They have one entire semi-truck with all of those pods completely filled. The crates have been locked, loaded, and they're just about to take off. They are calling it a day for today. It is a 2-day move. We don't know how they're gonna divide up that move. I don't know how much they hope to get done on day 1 versus day 2. I do feel like there is quite a bit left, so I'm hoping that they have got enough time to finish off all that there is, and that doesn't include all of the upstairs, my mom's bedroom. But I do know that today's biggest hurdle, you could say, is the enormous flight of stairs on the side of the house to get everything from the basement up. So everything they took, whether it was like a load of boxes, all the boxes from the basement are gone, or furniture or anything, you had to go up those crazy tall, steep stairs to get it out of here. And it's been like 90 degrees today. Tough day to be doing a move, but the guys cranked, they crushed it. They ran it hard, but they are calling it a day for today. So we're gonna pack it up here and we're gonna head over to the in-between, because we took all the stuff over there for toiletries, get ready in the morning, clothes, all of our bedding's gone. So even though beds have not been packed up, we are not set up to sleep here tonight. So we're gonna be sleeping there tonight, and we're gonna actually be having our very first family dinner there at the in-between. It's being hand delivered by a friend of ours. So we're gonna be having some delicious food sitting around the new kitchen table tonight. And then tomorrow the process continues here at the house. We do have some more things probably going back and forth throughout the day today. Just some fragile things that we have to hand deliver to neighbors, or some things that I wanna get over to my mom's place for a little bit more particular storage, I guess you could say, like Wade. I'm talking about Wade. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So we'll be going back and forth, taking some things different places, but right now we're gonna load up all the food from the pantry and all the things that we're gonna be taking to this little in-between apartment rental. We're gonna get that organized, settled in, have some dinner, get ready for move day 2.
essentials when you're here on vacation at the in-between. Gotta bring the fishing pole, tackle box.
Where do I put it?
Probably towards the front.
Probably on the east wing.
Actually, down that hallway is not a bad idea, bro. We would never go past that bathroom door. You know what's cool is I can get the whole place in 1.5 video.
Guys, we are in our home, our summer vacation home. The kids said it's our summer vacation home.
In the in-between, yeah, but this is our summer vacation.
It's like the upside down in Stranger Things, but this is the in-between.
I've never seen Stranger Things.
You won't really know how spot on that reference is. No, we're loving it here. The kids are actually just in there, so we can't really like talk very loud because they are right there. They're getting into bed. Guy's almost back. We've got everything set up here. I think for this part of the adventure, we do have a lot left at home. They did one full truck today, most of the basement. I think the stairs were the killer. So tomorrow, with it being level walkout from the main floor and then downstairs and not as much crates and boxes upstairs, it's mostly just furniture. I think they should be able to crush it, but it's potentially another 3 trucks of those giant crates. It's 2 to 3 trucks.
A big day.
So big days. Make sure you guys come back, and that will be the finishing move because then the house will be cleaned after that. So we will be able to, I'd love to gather as a family inside of the empty home and just give it one last goodbye. So you guys want to be here for that.
You guys come back. We're so grateful for all the love and support we've had through this whole process. As you guys know, this is a little bit of a tough one for our family, but we're actually moving forward with optimism and positivity, and we're very grateful in the end. So thanks for being here and enjoying all of that with us. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back.
We love you.
Actually had that shirt out and wondered about wearing it.
It feels appropriate for
and then
today,
I
you guys.
changed my mind last minute. Should have just worn it.
It would have been kind of themed shirts. I love it. But it would have been kind of appropriate because today is our last time opening the vlog here in this home. Our last day in this home. We slept in the in-between last night.
We did.
Technically, at the end of today, the place will be empty. We'll be
a little bit more empty than this.
Prepped for someone else to love and take care of. But we have loved our time here. And we want to start out this vlog today by telling you thank you for providing us with this opportunity to have built this home, to have lived here, to have created the memories here that we did. And we love you guys for that. Thank you so much for loyally following our family for years and years and years.
Yes, we are so grateful. This is the very last vlog you will see in this house, taking it back to our very first vlog in this house.
Okay, Bingham family, come on, welcome to your new home.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Never walked in these front doors.
This is your new house.
Holy cow.
Can't even believe it's only been 2.5 short years, but yet it feels like we've been here for 10 years.
Kids' ages and where we're at in life make this so significant, more than just like a little 2-year period, because we've lived in places
more than a blip
for like a couple years that I don't even remember. Like, you know what I mean? Like they just kind of come and go, but this one felt so significant.
It will just forever be a part of our lives. So we're grateful for this little pit stop we've had here to make some amazing lifelong friends.
Stepping stone along the journey of life. Crazy that you throw back to that first vlog here. The first vlog here was us seeing this home for the first time. We built it over the course of like almost 2 years, but then as we moved in, that first time we walk into this home was the first vlog in here, and we saw it for the first time ourselves.
Come on in.
Okay, ready to go? Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to be in you guys' way. You guys, I'm so tall. You guys.
Oh my gosh, the kitchen.
I have no words.
Pretty incredible experience that we'll never be able to duplicate. So that was something that we'll never forget having done here.
That was kind of crazy.
Today we have to undo all of that work that was done 2.5 years ago. That is going to require 2 or 3 more trucks, ton of guys, a lot of muscle power, maybe some energy drinks and burritos for the bros.
Yeah.
We have got to get this party started. We've got to get this house cleared out. Semi-trucks have arrived. They've opened up the crates. We are going to be filling crates again. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out yesterday's vlog where we started this whole thing, explained the whole crate situation. It was a crazy day of hauling stuff out, but today we got to finish the job. So let's get to packing.
Seems that they have brought so many more people today. There's guys that I've not even seen. These two guys are grabbing the food storage racks. Man, they are working so hard. Today it has been like a lot more hustle and bustle. The theater chairs were a big one. We have a different guy here tearing down the weight set. I don't even know how to describe the chaos. There's just moving people everywhere, every area of the house. They've brought in a ton more guys today. They're moving and shaking, doing all the things all over every area of the house. There's one guy doing inventory, people moving up and down these stairs. I feel so bad about the stairs. As I walked up the stairs to take something, I said to a group of guys, I was like, these are awful. I'm so sorry. And he goes, they're a bit of a challenge. They really are. There's like 18 straight upstairs. Anyway, they're doing amazing. It's a hot day. You guys, Brandon is out doing something super, super awesome right now that we'll tell you about a little bit later. You guys, today is a big day. Gosh, I'm gonna cry. Today is a bigger day than just moving out of this house. So we'll tell you about it later, but I'm really excited. Alright guys, finding some last little nuggets. Huh?
Mixing bowl.
Mixing bowl. No wonder it's up there. It's because it's gigantic. Nothing else?
No.
Okay. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
This is the find of
Oh
the
my
day.
gosh, Dad is gonna be so happy.
He's gonna be so pumped.
I'll make sure there's
He
nothing
has his
else.
monitor left out. Anything else up there?
Oh!
Oh!
We need these.
That is so
That
cute.
is so sad. All of our house plans.
Have a little meltdown. We just found the house plans and the yard plans. Yuck. This makes me sad. Meltdowns are part of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
This is what makes it so good. It's gonna be fun.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Found
we
out
got work
monitor
to
box.
do.
Woohoo!
Yay!
We're doing, Mama.
We are. Whoa. You guys want to see a throwback here? This is when I got married. I did all of my
Wow.
bridals, which
Wow.
seems fun in theory, but what are you going to do with this except for display it at my funeral? This little piece goes to your nightstand.
KV12? Oh.
He was moving the first one.
Oh.
Is it here?
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Hey!
You know how I said that we had something really exciting happening today?
Oh, is this
you
it?
guys, this is it.
Oh, they're so beautiful. They're
Hey, those could
beautiful.
come in handy today for the move.
Yes. They look like normal glasses.
Let's see.
Put them on, let's see. Are they pretty thick?
They look so
Hold
cool.
up.
Exactly like any glasses you would wear, but they have
They
full-blown
actually don't look too weird. Oh my gosh.
audio in them. Did you press a button and talk to
No,
you?
I just was making noises.
We told you there was something big happening today. We told you something special. Obviously, moving out of our house, clearing it out. That was
is
a big deal.
one. Was
But
it the meta glasses?
no, this is the second big whammy today. Not only are we moving out of a house, you could call it losing a house, moving out, selling, moving on. We're buying a house.
Yes, we are.
Today is the official day. On the moving day, clearing out our dream home, we're buying our next dream home.
Yes, you guys, earlier today I said that Brandon was doing something really big. We had to send
Oh, it was big.
We had to send a wire for our new home. So that was the first step. Next we have to go in, sign a lot of
Wire has been
documents.
sent. We're heading into this building right now. Top floor with a gorgeous view while we sit and sign about
amazing.
400 papers. But we will be the official owners of our next home, which we cannot wait to show you guys. We cannot wait to bring all of the stuff that's being packed up into that home.
Yes.
But first, some formalities, some paperwork. Let's go buy a house.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think so. And they own the building, so probably the top.
So cool.
Hey, come on. When your elevator looks like this, you get that swagger. Yeah! All right, guys, we are like, I would say mid-process, but it's well beyond that. They've got the entire main level cleared out, most of the upstairs, clearing things out of the house, taking it into our second truck. This is the second semi-truck they've loaded today. Each one of them has like 6 of those crates. They are stacking them completely full. Furniture goes in first. By the way, windy, breezy today. I think it's a nice relief to these guys because it's been like 90 degrees, crazy hot. The breeze is cooling them off. Mom's gone to get some sandwiches. Right now they're loading up what I would consider maybe the last truck, maybe one more. They pack in the furniture first. They fill in the gaps with the boxes. It is coming together so fast that I did not know how they're gonna get 2 whole levels done in a day, but they are cranking.
4 semi-loads full. They brought a 5th just in case. It's a BYU one, which is kind of cool for BYU fans, but. Yeah! That's awesome. That's my favorite thing. Oh, what a shot as it pulls away. Oh, that was such an amazing shot. And he honked. Oh, Mindy's crying. Hold on. Hey. We are standing in an empty home. We've said it before, but here's what's crazy. We never did this in this home. You saw us move into our last house. As we walked in, it was completely empty. The kids walked in, they ran around, chose their rooms, did circles in the front room. The first time we walked in here, there was furniture here, so we've never stood here like this.
It's echoey.
It is actually crazy. What are we thinking? How are we feeling? It's all packed up.
Excited.
We're feeling good. We're feeling
The trucks-
tired, emotional, all the things.
All the things. Hazy, how you doing? Good. Guys.
We actually just kind of fell apart after we walked into the garage after all the trucks left.
Oh no, my sweetie. It was actually really cute. Right as the trucks pulled away, Mom was waving goodbye and they did a fun little honk, and then she was just kind of standing there feeling it all finally. I think also the weight of all of the work you've done getting the house ready, prepared, packed up, boxed up,
I mean,
and all of that is now done.
It feels like I did so much to get it all ready. It was like no matter how much you did to get ready, it's all just still chaotic.
Still more, yeah. Even now we're picking up like loose ends, trying to figure out where they go to the in-between house, to a neighbor's house. They can't go into storage because that ship has sailed. Truck has
Yeah, we
sent.
have a neighbor that's allowed us to use some of their space, so we've taken a few things there. That could be like the last resort type situation, but
I just can't believe I just like want to pull back and see like all of you guys in this big empty room. This is crazy. You guys. I don't want to get like overly sentimental. Weird to think like the Christmases that we've had, kids running down these stairs and running out to the tree here. I don't know, the family gatherings, the different Sunday pictures we've taken here at this fireplace. It's just wild. This is the end of that. We're saying goodbye to this home, but we're saying hi to the next big adventure.
next big adventure. And you guys, like, it doesn't matter if you've had amazing adventures here and this journey has been so incredible. There's always the opportunity to make more memories. It doesn't have to be here. So we're just using this as a stepping stone along the way. Still get to be a family. Be grateful for everything we have, and we've been so blessed. And you guys, we bought a house today.
Today we bought our next house, you guys, the next adventure, the next dream. It's already started. Got a lot of fun ideas for that one. We got some things to do between now and then. We're full of optimism right now. I think our underlying feeling has been that of gratitude. I think our hearts have just been full of gratitude. We've been very grateful for the blessings that we have, and that is number one. It's what you can see here, this family right here. This is what we are grateful for, and we're grateful that even if it's not in this home, it is together in the next home. We're gonna be taking you guys with us too, so even though we can't see you through here, we know you're there.
Our whole family with us.
We love you so much. Thanks for moving with us. That was hard.
Wow.
You guys feel it? Is it hard?
This is crazy. Last close in this house, you guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Should we do a thank you? We love you?
Heck
That
yeah,
feels
we
appropriate.
should.
Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. We love you. See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back.
Hey guys,
Brandon,
hi.
we're starting out the day with
Breakfast,
candy.
How are ya? It's
Breakfast.
cotton candy.
Well,
no, I
do
feel
you know
like I have
what's
to grab
funny?
a prop every time I come into the.
I buy the kids toaster strudels. I did buy those.
Way down here, yeah.
And I'm like, don't eat candy, eat your toaster strudel.
That's true, you guys. The healthier sugar in
There,
toaster strudels.
there
Yes,
is
it's
a
different
healthier
kind of
sugar. I mean, that's a breakfast fit for Mother's Day.
But Mindy, it's a Monday summer vacation, so I feel like that's like almost like a holiday because when it's summer break and you have a Monday, they're typically like days that are not
Oh yeah, you mean
fun
you're
during
not
the
going to
week, but you
school.
should celebrate. I feel like we should start things off with either like donuts, candy,
Wanted to so
waffles.
bad. We were
No?
gonna do
Okay.
that, but
Well, we have something to maybe celebrate, but let's really quickly. The day today is a crazy start because one, kids are doing their piano lessons, but like remotely today. So we're going to be going over to the Riley's house.
Yes, and
use
you
them
guys,
for their backyard swimming pool and for their piano.
reason that happened is our piano teacher, she is incredible. She comes to our home. That is difficult to find. There's also, you pay a premium for that. And I was telling her, we're going to be like a month without piano or a home. Is there a way we can like, could you hold our spot? She goes, well, I don't typically like to do that. Typical standard piano, don't just hold your spot. You got to pay for your spot, you know? She goes, what if I charged half tuition in between time? I was like, can I find somewhere to do piano at? So
No, the story, I'm actually captivated. I didn't know this happened.
Are you captivated?
Yeah, hold
on
on,
the
I was
edge
like-
of your seat?
I was like, wow,
How
so
does
that's
this
why
end?
we were doing that? That's
I
cool,
just
though.
figured if
I
I'm
thought
gonna be
because you were
spending
such
money.
a stickler, you wouldn't let them skip a month. I honestly thought that was the reason why. You're like, no, kids,
Because
you will not
I'm
take a month off in
actually-
summer. You must
Don't
continue
tell
to
the
practice.
kids, but I'm like, we should just take summers off. But I also know,
You don't want to lose this piano.
I
Love her.
also
She's
know,
great.
yeah, she's
Tough spot to
incredible.
get, yes.
But I thought, if I'm gonna be spending any money at all on piano, I'd rather get something out of it. So I
yeah,
was like,
get some actual lessons. Yes.
Stephanie's gonna be right where, you know, we're gonna be living, so.
She lives right in front of our pool.
It's crazy. So anyways.
Very convenient. But here's the other convenient thing.
Yeah.
Man, this is a lot of like front end work here, you guys. But we also, as you guys know, because you're in on our lives, you know the daily inner workings. We got the Starlink satellite to upload our vlogs, and lo and behold, the people are painting the home that we're living in. And so I had to pull that in today. They're putting up ladders and starting to paint. We're very excited for them. It's very exciting.
Oh, it's gonna be pretty.
But I don't want the Starlink in their way, and I don't want it like to be on the construction
You don't
side of the
want it
paint.
painted?
So I'm pulling that in, which means I'm gonna be back to the Revellis to upload today. So it's
Yes.
conveniently done because we got piano lessons there. It's Savannah's birthday. We want to wish her happy birthday
Happy
anyway.
birthday, Savannah.
And got to upload the vlog there, so it's full family off to the Revellis. But I said Avellis, the Revellis, but a
The
little bit
Revellis.
earlier than we thought because we have some insane, late-breaking, mind-busting, brain-blowing news.
Wow.
That was a lot of stuff. And we've got to share it with you, but we don't want to do it here. We wanted to open up here on our in-between home, but then we have some very exciting news that we had to share with you in real time as it's happening on location.
My goodness.
So let's get through this morning. Let's get the things done that need to be done.
open.
Yeah, let's do that. And let's get to wherever the heck it is we're going
So wait,
next.
do we get donuts?
Yeah.
Kids are doing piano at the Revellis because we don't have a house or a piano right now. Guys, she got you donuts.
Dude, these are
Let's
the
see.
best.
Donuts.
Donuts are the best donuts in the whole entire
Okay, let's see them. I want to see them. Somebody open the box. I'm anxious. Sorry. You have to.
I have a nice one.
Wow.
Okay, so this is your ticket after you do piano, okay?
Oh, first pick.
I go first.
Oh, that's a good tactic.
Can I have a donut?
You can have a donut.
Because we were fought to go first in piano.
Oh my gosh.
Which one's
Okay.
which? I want all of them.
D, all of the above.
Okay, you go first. You get a
This
pick.
looks like Sandy Beach. Is that what that's called? French toast, maple with bacon.
Carnival.
This is churro, carnival, cookies and cream.
Crew, that's so you.
Mad shout out to the Revellis because first of all, I told Mindy,
We're taking over their house.
if it was one of our kids' birthdays, I don't know that we'd be like, yeah, have your piano teacher come over, have Brandon come over, bring the whole family over. I'll feed you breakfast. I'm like, you guys are on another level of kindness and generosity. So thank you, Revellis.
Savannah was a dance.
Yeah, so it wasn't like she was actively celebrating the birthday. She was at dance, and so they had like an opening in the morning, but still, to pack that in, amazing. So on top of that, the donuts that we wanted to get, but we couldn't get because we had some other things pop up this morning, Stephanie just read the mind and got those donuts. They're celebratory donuts, and they're significant for a reason. One, we just love that fun place. Two, it's the last food item we ate in our last house. Dan and Shell brought them over to us as we were packing up for the last time, brought a box out to us. We sat there and ate them in the kitchen. So it's very momentous, significant, monumental. Anyway, so fun little story time for you guys. We had Sunday, as you know, yesterday. Typically a day that we don't vlog, but we had something pretty significant happen that day that we had to share with you because it was unexpected. It was much earlier than we thought it would happen.
Yes.
Something that we'd been hoping for a long time, but we had a realtor of the person who, the buyer's agent, there you go, but happens to be a family friend. So it wasn't like super weird that she wanted to get together on a Sunday afternoon. That wasn't that weird, but she wanted to meet at the location of our new home, wanted to show us something at the new house. And so honestly, our first thought was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna give us the keys to the house. This is crazy. And then as we started thinking about it, we're like, well, wait a minute, maybe not. Like what if they were like found something wrong? What if like a pipe burst? Like this could be a bad
She
thing.
was kind of vague. She's just like, hey, can you meet me at the house? I want to show you something.
And so we were just like, I don't know if it's good or bad, but we have nothing else to do. We're all in a basement apartment, so let's all get in the car and go together. So we went anyway. So we kind of sad if we all show up. And she's like, oh, I don't worry about the family. It's just really bad news. Anyways, went to the side of the new house. We get out. She starts talking to us about the pickleball court in the backyard. And I thought, oh man, this is like really just about something to do with the house, which is great. That's fine. And I'm a little embarrassed. Should we say this? Like, apparently we put in writing we wanted a pickleball net. I didn't know we did that. Like, we actually don't care. Thank you, homeowners, for providing that. But
we were necessarily as picky about that. Maybe our realtors were helping us out.
Maybe, or maybe it's
we were
just
excited about the pickleball court.
Yeah, so you guys don't even know any of this because we haven't even told you about the house that we chose, where we're going to be living. Like, kind of teased and showed a few random houses, but the new house does have a pickleball court in the backyard. It's a little different setup than our previous home, and it's not like caged in. It doesn't have like a full basketball court, and it didn't even have a net, which that was like fine. Like, we'll figure that out, no big deal. But apparently, it was put into the contract somewhere that we wanted a pickleball net. So she had us come over, see the pickleball net that they had chosen, want to make sure it was okay because it's not like the one we had. So we're like, okay, sure. It just felt honestly kind of silly that she had to take part of her Sunday to bring us over to the house, that the owners had to go get us a pickleball net. We were like, I didn't even know we put that in there. Like, why would we care that much about that? Anyway, so she walks us to the backyard, shows us the setup, and goes, the one they used to have goes from here to here. That one broke, so they got you a new one. I want to make sure the new one's okay because it's a different design. She's like, it just got delivered. It's new in the box. If you guys want to come to the house, I'll show it to you. So we go around the backyard, the other side, up to the front door, and the whole time we're just kind of like shooting the breeze, talking. It's a good family friend, and she lives in our last neighborhood, so we're just talking about life. We'd actually gone to church in our previous congregation, so we had just barely seen her. So anyways, everything just felt really normal, not a big deal. We walk in the front door, and I see the pickleball net in a box on the table, and I was like, oh, like this really is about the pickleball net. Like, that's cool, but it's big of her to come on a Sunday and spend her time to go give us a pickleball net. And I'm just kind of like laughing in my head. There's so much significance that's been around this pickleball net. And then while I start to go look at the pickleball net, she turns to Mindy.
She said, well, how would you feel about having the keys to your new house today?
Just so that you know, we were not supposed to get those keys until July 10th.
For 12 more days.
That is also in the contract. We got the pickleball net that we didn't know we had, and the keys almost 2 weeks early to our new home. She had the keys.
Burst into tears.
She's standing right in the opening of the home, and she just holds them up like this, kind of dangling them. She goes, how would you like to have the keys early? And we lost it. Look, you guys, we weren't vlogging. It's a Sunday. We didn't even bring cameras. We didn't think anything was going to be going on. We didn't want to like anticipate it and have like us videoing and have her go, why are you guys videoing getting your pickleball net?
I know.
So we don't have any of that documented at all, but it was a nice moment to have as a family, but we did have her take a picture to memorialize that one. And so we had the picture taken, and one of the first things the kids said that they wanted to have those donuts to celebrate for breakfast the next day. And so thank you to Steph for coming in clutch with those donuts today because we did not get a chance to get them. And here is why. So that's a lot of information to digest.
But you guys, we got the keys to our house.
We have the keys to our house.
We have our new home.
That might seem like exciting, but maybe you don't understand just how exciting that is because we still have 3-week process of ripping out carpet and repainting the home and things like that. And so we thought we were not going to be able to start that until July 10th. Well, now that clock can begin. That was assuming we could get painters, carpet guys in here. The emergency we had this morning, is the carpet guy said, hey, I actually have a morning open. I can come right now.
Yeah, which is actually kind of funny because I didn't have an alarm set today, but I woke up really early randomly.
Guys, I went to bed at like after 3 a.m. because I was just editing the vlog in anticipation of today potentially being a busy day, knowing that we had the keys to our house. And so I was like, yeah, definitely I'll just sleep in.
Yeah, and I was awake early and I saw his text come in before 8 o'clock. He's like, hey, we can get someone in there right now. And I was like, well, shoot, still in bed. Give me 20 minutes and I'll be there. I ran out the door.
Mindy wakes me and she goes, hey, they can get in the house now. They can start pulling carpet now. So I'm going there. And that was when we kind of opened the vlog and said, okay, there's a lot going on, a lot coming up. Stick with us. And then we jetted out the door. There's so much to unpack, so much going on. There's so much that we want to bring you guys into. And this is, this time, real time. Like, this is happening crazy fast. Did not expect it. This blew our minds when she gave us the keys. Like, yes, when she said come to the house, we had hoped that, but we did not think that it would be done this early.
No way.
Like 2 weeks ahead of schedule. This is like a true life miracle. The amount of things that we can start working on getting done, and the fact that we get to go and see the home, walk through it, show the kids it. Crew hadn't seen it yet. You guys haven't had a chance to see it, and we'd love to show you like a before and after of like before we do the renovations, the remodel type stuff, and the after. So I say, let's take the vlog, take everybody, let's go over to the house.
Let's do it.
And show you guys exactly what we're working with. Should we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's go. All right, we're here.
You guys,
welcome to our new
Welcome. Here it is.
Wait, are we going in?
Are we gonna use the intercom this time?
Mindy, I like the intercom. Mindy wants to get rid of the intercom. I love it. Guys, you are, hold on, you are walking into our new home right now. Are you ready to go? Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Mindy, I can't see. It's kind of dark and brown in here.
Don't you worry.
No.
We will fix that eventually.
We don't even hate it, but that is the first thing that's going to be happening. So we are not going to do a full like house tour. We don't want to spoil everything today, but we did want to show you some befores so you know the transition to what it looks like after.
Yeah.
As we wanted to bring you in on
on that as much as we can in those early stages. And you guys, sorry, this is one thing that I just thought of right now. This is going to blow Riley's mind. We have no way to communicate with him. We have no way to tell him that we are in early, so he has no idea. He thinks that when he gets home,
seen the house.
he's never even been in here. He's seen pictures and videos of his room. He's got some ideas for that, but he's never physically stood in this home. And he is under the impression, as we all were, that we will get the keys to the home the day before he gets back from Brazil.
Yeah.
And we had agreed to not go on that first day so that we could all go together. But when we got it 2 weeks early, we thought, well, we can't wait 2 weeks because we need to get this party started. So, Rye guy, when you see this, I know he's not watching YouTube out there. He's got no phone. He has no idea this is happening. Bro, we're getting the house ready. When you get back, we'll most likely be nearly complete. Halfway done with the process. And of course, as they're here working on things, we can come in, go through it. So we'll show him. We'll be doing some update vlogs for you guys along the way. But I just had that thought, like even our sweet Rye guy out there in Brazil has no idea that we just got the keys to his new house.
Yeah, you guys are seeing the house before our own kids, so
that's crazy.
Welcome.
Okay, so really quick as you first walk in.
So the most tricky part about buying a new house, finding all the light switches.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot.
We're figuring it out. This is one of my favorite rooms in the house. Actually, it's gonna be the new piano room.
New piano room, so piano lessons continue.
It's gonna be
amazing, right? So we just quick peek. This is gonna be like a dining room.
We're gonna have a.
Do we want to show kitchen? I don't know how much we want to show. I kind of want to show some stuff, but not everything. So this is gonna be like the dining room, but one of the reasons being that the dining table we had in our last house won't fit in the new kitchen, and so thankfully it has a room separate for that, so we can just put the dining table here, and then we'll show you guys the kitchen in a sec. But I want to show you some stuff that's been going down already today. Veer to the left here. Let's go in really quick. So this is pretty exciting for us because it's something that we loved about our last home is having the owner's suite on the main level.
On the main level.
And
my
this
mom
is
had
similar.
talked to me about buying a new house, and she goes, really make sure you get the owner's suite on the main level. So when we do become older, Brandon, in a couple
Some
of
of
years,
us in like a couple
for you.
days. Oh yeah.
Yeah, in a couple of days. Happy birthday, by the way. You just got a house.
Coming up. Yeah, thank you. You know what I could use in my house? Some new carpet.
Oh, there you go. So you guys, they have already come and taken out the carpet.
Can I throw back now? So now we can go back. Mom was here this morning and kind of following with the process. Let them in, let them get started.
Shocked.
It is crazy what they've done in one day.
Yeah. Just got back to the new house. Met one of the carpet guys here. He's ready to get started right away. In fact, I can already hear him upstairs. I'm gonna go show you guys. With this house that we bought, we are so beyond excited. There are a couple of things that we thought, maybe let's switch up and let's change before we move in, just because it's so much easier. One of those is carpet. They're getting started right away this morning. We literally got the keys, not even 12. No, it's 12 hours ago. What time is it? We got the keys yesterday afternoon. So we have not had the keys long, but the second I got them, I immediately sent out a text message and I said, hey, I know that this is last minute. I'm sorry it's Sunday, but I just had to let you know we got the keys. Whenever you can start would be awesome. You know, he had told me, please let me know as soon as you get them, we'll get started right away. We've already had a couple of things in the works. They've basically been waiting for us to get the keys to the house so they could start. So I'm gonna go up and check with him. He seems super awesome. He's just here by himself. He's gonna rip out the whole house, and he says it might take him a couple of days. You guys, I'm saying there. I was gonna say they're just getting started right away. It's one guy, he's so nice, and he's telling me how the carpet that's in here, it's kind of like shaggy. I'm doing this because it feels like this is what goes between your toes. This is carpet we had in our old house. This is totally normal carpet to have for this age of house. However, I just really like the short carpet that we did in our last house. So we're going to actually be putting the same carpet that we have in our other house here. You guys, I woke up and came in such a hurry. Look, I didn't put my watch on. They weren't supposed to be here till this afternoon, and they texted and said, hey, they can start right now. Our other job isn't ready. So I quickly threw on some clothes. I mean, whatever. Haven't even showered yet today. Came over here right away, but this one guy, he's so awesome. He's telling me about this carpet and how it's actually great carpet. Tack strip was not put close enough to the wall. So he's like, we're gonna have to replace your tack strips because the next carpet you wanna do, you're gonna want it like right there. He's so awesome. He's been doing this for a really long time, and he's like, this house looks familiar. I wonder if I installed the carpet here. Maybe that'd be awesome, but look, they're getting already an amazing start here. I can't believe it. Like a burrito. I know. I love you guys. Love you. Are you having the best time? Yeah.
We've been here for yesterday when we found out the news, and today on and off, and they go straight back there, and they do not leave those two swings. And this is just something that the homeowner said, hey, if you want it, we can leave it. If you don't, we can haul it out. And we said, sure, leave it. Like, we'll have grandkids that might like it eventually, not realizing our own kids would get tons of enjoyment out of it.
They're loving it.
We have a little bit of a different feeling and setting here from the last house.
Really? I don't think so.
Just as I hit the record button, I was like, wow, it feels a little darker.
Very brown.
But we have some plans. Some of them are immediate.
We have a lot.
And some of them are over time. So this is gonna be fun that we get to
There's gonna be phases.
reimagine this. We get to transform it with you guys.
Yeah.
But this is how it's going to be beginning right here,
Yes.
right now. Mom is in the kitchen. Some of the stuff you're gonna get very comfortable with and seeing all the time. These cabinets not changing for probably a long time.
I like the dark wood.
Countertops probably not changing for a long time. That's a
Those
big.
have gotta go though.
That's a big thing on the list, but it's kind of further down. So Mom, tell us what we're doing first thing before moving in the house.
Okay, you guys, so as you just saw, we are ripping out all the carpet and placing the carpet in the entire house.
Every piece of carpet
and there was
gone.
part of us that was like, downstairs is a ton of tile. Maybe we just do like LVP flooring down there. But you know, the whole reason we moved was to change our financial situation. We're just gonna do the basics for now and not go crazy.
We're trying not to turn this house into the last house because we're trying to do it differently. And so we'll do some things now and some things later.
There's just phases to it. So right now we're just doing all the carpet, and then what's happening on Wednesday on Dad's birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Amazing birthday.
We are going to be meeting the painters here, and we are painting the entire house.
The whole house. I'm just going to pull back to show what that is going to entail. So we're talking about all of this that is tannish brown now is going to be what color, Mom?
We are going to actually paint the house the same color as our last house. It's just a beautiful white.
For those at home that are like me who didn't realize there are varying degrees and shades of white, it's going to be different white on the ceiling as the wall, as the floor. How does it work?
It's actually all the same white. It's just different sheens on different parts. So the ceiling will be a different sheen than the wall versus the baseboard.
Okay.
So I'm actually going through like an internal strobe right now. If I paint these.
So these can be painted white. Floors aren't going anywhere for a while, so that's one thing to consider.
And these beautiful, big, chunky wood things, those are staying wood because
Mindy,
it's pretty.
I am nearly in tears watching you stand in our home. I love this home. I love.
Happy birthday.
I mean, I just love so much about it, and you guys have been so awesome. We're so excited to share the whole thing with you guys. But we did want to show you like enough to whet your appetite, I guess, for the before, so that you can understand and appreciate the after. But there are some really cool things about this house that the kids are beyond giddy about. Silly little things, simple things, you guys, like hanging posters on the wall. They're very excited about that.
Oh my gosh, Crew is like going all in on how he wants to do his room. Rexon is too.
And it's so funny.
Just like flip-flopping which room she's gonna choose.
We went through such effort to theme and get the rooms done to perfection.
Well, I mean, Nicole put in the work.
True. But what I mean is like as parents, we thought we were absolutely knocking out of the park with those rooms, and I think that we did.
Look at that thing.
But I think when you're a kid, all you want to do is constantly change everything.
I remember doing that as a teenager myself. I
Hi,
would
guys.
constantly change up where my bed was.
And they're looking forward to being able to do that here.
Cool ideas. It's not really necessarily what I would choose, but they have
I'll
really
tell you,
cool ideas.
Nicole wouldn't choose it. I'm gonna have to think twice about inviting her over. No, she's actually been awesome and has been really helpful in answering some of our questions when we say, hey, what should we do with this to make it not look terrible?
She has helped me a ton already, and I'm really grateful to her help.
You guys don't know who that is if you're new here. She designed our entire last home.
On behalf of the Matt McEwen team and the detailed design team, it was our privilege, our absolute privilege to do this home for you.
So,
and she is
absolutely incredible.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So anyways, you guys, this is, whoa, I almost just hit you in the face. Sorry about that.
They brought like little goodies over, little snacks. I mean, guys, this is going to be the new home of the This Is How We Become Family vlog. This is going to be what you're going to be seeing,
It's
but
actually
it
really
will look different.
similar to our old house. Similarly laid out.
I think that's why we fell in love with it so
just
quickly.
A little different,
it just it's like a 20-year older version of our house, and then kind of like, you know, shorter ceilings and stuff
I
like that.
just love it. And you guys, when we walked in, I remember talking to our realtor when we were here very first time, and we were on that side of the kitchen. Everyone else was on here, and I looked at him and I was like, I've got my game face on, but this is the house. Like,
how do we not let them know we want it this bad? We want it. We love it. This is our home.
Homes is like a dating game.
Yeah, you gotta play the upper hand. I mean, maybe we're interested. I don't know.
I don't know.
How much could you come down? I really didn't like how it had like that fireplace in the front room. That was kind of weird. Honestly, we knew very immediately. In another day, another vlog, we will walk you through the story of how we chose this home, how we ended up ultimately selecting this over, like, we looked at dozens of houses, you guys. And like, there were times that we went home crying. I think we talked about this a little bit, just thinking that this is just not how we had hoped it would all pan out, but we're gonna have faith and we're gonna be positive and we're gonna be great, have good attitudes. And this one, from the moment we first saw it, felt like home. I said this before, the last house was an amazing house, an incredible house. I cannot wait to make this our
incredible home.
You guys, it's been really funny because, as you know, you probably saw the video where we talked about us having to move. It's been really, really hard. And I think now, like, I'm starting to maybe get the vision of like what we're supposed to be doing.
You have neighbors and friends.
It's been a journey, and we're just really grateful. And we're really grateful to all of you. I know.
It might be Dan and Shell. We don't know. Should we go see? That was a friendly knock.
I have no way to look.
I know.
It is! No way! We just said that might be Dan and Shell's a friendly knock, and it is. Minnie was in the middle of crying, just talking about the most emotional part of the whole move, and knock, knock, knock. Here comes freaking Michelle, the bus driver. Meet, meet.
It says no soliciting. Can we sell you something?
Yeah, no soliciting. What are you guys even doing here?
Selling new furnaces. We heard you guys are new to the area.
No, this is like a different backsplash.
Are you blocking off the view down there?
Yep. Don't look.
No looky, no looky. Oh, is that door open? We have had a great time giving some tours of the home, the before.
It's been so awesome.
You guys have had a chance to see the before with us. Dan and Shell over here. We had Mana Joe, Ravelli's. We've had a lot of people come over and they want to see what it looks like now so they can see what it looks like later.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the transformation.
I think, I don't know how much we said, it's been a chaotic day, but we are leaving some of these like brown pieces here because I think it will add like some character and personality. We don't really know. We kind of are just guessing here, but the kids have loved being here so much. They have come every time we've come, hang out on the swing set in the backyard. They don't have a lot to do, so they've just been playing with stuff like, oh guys, wait, is that slime? Yeah. Okay, very careful. We have come from a no slime house. I'd like to keep that rule here. You know, specifically with the carpet, it gets mashed up in the carpet. So very, very careful, thank you. But we're gonna be doing some painting coming up soon. Some other things I think to the house before we can move it. You guys dropped it. It's not funny, you guys. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. You guys, oh my God.
I got it out.
It's just ruined. You ruined our brand new house. Guys, they've been dying to do this little skit because they've always wanted to smash slime into carpet. And can I tell you, this is why we don't let you. That is in there, bro. That is not coming out. But tomorrow, they're ripping it out.
They have put slime in the carpet by accident.
And it was this kind of carpet. I had to cut it out.
It was
Hazel,
under the bed in the boys' room, and so hard.
That is why we became
on my bed.
a no slime.
It fell over in the middle of the night because, you know, I move a lot during my sleep.
Sure, yeah. Way too excited to do that. They've been wanting to do this the entire day.
We did ask the carpet guy, we're like, can we ruin this?
Can we ruin this carpet? He's, yeah, just gonna rip it out and take it to the dump. So I was like, okay, you guys can do it.
Well,
so,
there you guys go.
Ha ha ha.
Let's take a picture.
Can I also say, every time you guys say you wanna have slime in the house, I'm going to show you this and tell you that's why you can't, because that will never come out. All the times you say, oh no, this kind doesn't go on the carpet. Yes, it does.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is a familiar scene. You've seen this one other time.
If you recall, there's a reason for this. It's a kind of a ceremonious, no, what is the word? Ironic? No. When we were sitting here, it was to kind of surprise reveal that we got the keys to our house early. Well, today's the day we were supposed to get them. So we're here on the front porch of our new home.
Yes.
You guys know that now. It's gonna be a familiar sight that you come to grow in love. I think that it was a fun place to come and to open up the vlog today because this is the day that we were supposed to be starting the whole process of ripping out carpet.
I'm so glad that we got
getting painters in to give us bids. This was when all of that fun was gonna start, and we were so anxious for this day because we knew that would be the day before Rather came home. It was so fun to walk into our house for the first time, and here it is. We've been in here for like almost 10 full days because we got it at the very end of June, right?
Yes, and Ryler still has never seen the house in person because he was sick when we first came through it.
And I don't think he still has a phone to know that we're in it. I don't think he knows we're in it. I don't think he hasn't seen any of the vlogs, any of the Instagram posts. He has no idea that it's completely transformed. So we thought it'd be kind of fun to bring you guys here today on the day that we were supposed to get the keys, where it should have been our first time setting foot in this home as our home, and show you where it's at, because it is much further along than if we just started today.
We would have been in a world of hurt. I mean, not really. If we would have started all of this now, we wouldn't be moving in until the kids had started school. It would have been really hard. The kids settled in school, Crew's going to high school, Brexton's going to junior high. There's a lot of change for them, so I'd at least like to have
an established home as much as possible.
First.
Yeah.
We should be moving in at the end of this month.
Well, and as you guys
have a couple weeks.
Heard, there's been not setbacks necessarily, but just like delays in the timeline that made it almost essential to get those keys early, which was such a blessing, such a miracle. And so today we wanted to come on the day. This is the day we were going to show up. We were going to take the kids into the house and get our keys, and so excited for it. But instead, we're much further along, and the group that's doing the painting, so that's this phase that we're on right now, they actually had a company party today. So we thought we'd have the whole place to ourselves. We're not going to have to be in anyone's way. We won't be tripping on any ladders or scaffolding unless I do on accident. But let's go in there, show you guys the progress update of where things are now. So we are now
Yes.
roughly 10 days into the process. To bring you up to speed on what has happened, because we haven't come over here and documented every single day, but we have come over every single day. So
They come here every day.
they took out all of the carpet in the whole house and they taped everything off, plastic things off, and they got started painting. We've been doing various amounts of painting. We'll show you all of that. We already have scheduled now on the back end of as soon as the painting's done, carpet is coming in, the flooring's coming in, mostly carpet, but a couple different types of flooring coming in. Then when that one wraps up, I think we have scheduled immediately after that.
We're gonna have the house cleaned. We're having someone come deliver the piano at a separate time, having someone come spray for bugs, trying to get a bunch of things taken care of in the 2 days that we were originally hoping to move.
That'll be great to get those things done before we get all the furniture in, get the whole house sprayed. And then when we're in, we're in. Like it's ready to go, ready to rock. Kids are ready to get back to school. We got packages being delivered
and the good
here.
news is Amazon knows where we live, so all things right.
One of the other things we'll show you guys when we get in there, speaking of Amazon packages, because it's been the Prime Day deal, so we've been trying to stock up as many household items as we can. Got a lot of light switch and outlet replacing to do, which we've talked about. Then also a lot of light bulbs. So mom's been like ordering light bulbs, after light bulbs, after light bulbs.
Light bulbs.
Light bulb.
As you can see, some of the rooms, I don't even know where to start. They have started painting everything. The ceiling is pretty much completely done. This part of the ceiling isn't done, but every other room, the ceiling is white.
It's tall and they're still building that scaffolding
Yeah,
behind
they gotta
there.
use the scaffolding for this. Every other room that's like reachable, they have done a flat white. We actually did the Sherwin-Williams pure white, and it's what was in our old house. We absolutely loved it. So that's what we decided to go with again. I actually thought the walls were done. I think they're just priming them. There's a couple of rooms they haven't done because there's like tricky things to them. So like this room, the dining room, they haven't really done yet because they had to prime the wood. I asked them to fill in some of the knots and some of that little bit of wood that we're covering. And so they're doing that. They're gonna paint the entire wall white. Made so much progress. So the whole ceiling is done. That's pretty much it. In the piano room, again, it's pretty much just the ceiling that's done. They have done one coat of primer on the walls, which is really awesome because they're getting a good head start. As you can see here, we still have to get carpet put in, which
Kids
is
ruined it with slime.
the very, very, very last step. I would be so nervous if they were doing all this painting around fresh carpet.
Said a few times, it's kind of amazing to be able to do all this with nothing in the home. Like imagine if we decided to do this after living here for 5 years and you've got all your stuff, all your furniture, all your wall hangings, all of your paintings, your TVs. It's so easy right now. They have a free blank canvas to play with, you know?
Yeah, they do. In the family room, they have really done nothing. They've gone around
It's like they're doing this last.
yeah, they've gone around these, but I think it's because they're waiting for the scaffolding to be done. I can show you guys in our room. It's actually like a little really dark right here. It's like so much better. There's a linen closet right here and a powder bath right here. They've got the primer down. The other day when I was here, it was dark and I couldn't tell if this was like the wall color. I was so nervous. Now that I'm here when there's more light, you can definitely tell that's not very even and it's very, very flat. They're still gonna do the actual walls,
Now
which
it's
is
daytime, it's not, you can see through it. It's definitely primer.
yeah, and I don't like the color, like the
And they
finish
were
of it.
rolling it, which we thought they wouldn't roll the final paint, they would spray it. So we were like, that's weird, but it definitely doesn't look like the paint.
So they're gonna do a satin finish on all of the walls. Made so much progress, I can't even believe it.
I kind of want to see, I'm sure we've got some footage of us walking through this room before, like lay it over top, because it actually is remarkably different. Just changing the paint, and then when we get the flooring in.
Here's a little peek of what the white will look against the wood.
We kept the wood, yeah.
We did keep all the wood. I was unsure and I felt like I would rather keep it and paint it later if I felt so inclined to change it later,
Yeah.
but I think I want to keep it.
It's kind of fun. It's like a piece of personality for this home. And down here, tons being done here, but again, we're thinking just primer.
Yes.
Ceilings are done because the lights are back in. So I'm thinking if lights are in, those used to be hanging down and covered in paper. So ceiling must be 100% done.
Yeah, ceiling's 100% done. Lighting here is really tricky. We have done a lot of research online of like soft white, bright white, daylight. So I've ordered 100 new bulbs in bright white. We don't like the sterileness of the daylight. We don't like the yellow.
We like the way it looks in vlogs, but having been in the last house it just came from, we really like the more home feel of that.
I think that was more of a bright white. We're just guessing. Coming into the kitchen. I can't wait till all of this is taken off because you can kind of already see the picture starting to form because the ceilings are done, walls are primed. You can kind of like get a feel for what it's gonna look like and I'm so excited. The floors are really dark, so I feel like the lighter walls are going to lighten up all of the dark heavy wood. Ceilings are done, lights are back in, bulbs are exposed. So
They actually don't seem as orangey gold to me today. Is that just my brain? They look like what we're going for.
It's
How do
crazy
you know?
because if you're standing in this room and you see the brightness of this room, but then you look over there and you see the yellowiness of that room, that tan color just makes it so much more yellow, but these ones
They don't seem as orangey, but I don't know.
I mean, it's different.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting new bulbs, LED, more efficient, so they should last a long time. And then at least they're all like the same kind, same whiteness. What do you call that?
Yeah, brightness.
Brightness, yeah.
But
So it's even, but.
On these fans, the last part is very yellowy. It's either that or it's the bulbs that are in it. That pulls a lot of yellow, so we're gonna switch those out. We're also probably gonna change.
I think we're gonna get rid of a lot of fans and just do like light fixtures, right? Like,
yeah, there's a giant fan in this main room. I'm not sure what has happened, but all of the blades are like drooping.
We'll go upstairs and show you guys and get your opinion, because we took a picture and asked ChatGPT if this is
this normal?
A normal, is this like a design or is this a fan that's melting? And according to ChatGPT, it's melting.
Yeah, probably gonna rip out the fan though and put a really beautiful light fixture.
Hopefully, Mindy, one step at a time.
I know, steps, the list's lengthy.
But we can also find really nice, awesome light fixtures for decent prices, you know,
Yeah.
Amazon, places like that. Not like building the custom home from scratch with all the fancy. You can't really see, but that's gonna go pretty quick. You see that from outside, it's gotta go. It's not bad, it's just old. It's just, it's fine, it's just old.
It's bad. Been a little tricky for me to figure out if the walls are done. I don't think so. I'm not sure. The ceiling is done. They still have to uncover some of these lights, but what they did up here, because there's crown molding everywhere, they had to spray the ceiling and they had to cover the walls and do just the crown molding. They've had to like do this in different phases because of the different sheens that we're doing on the doors and the crown molding and the closet.
A good sheen, I guess it's hard to see in the video, but like this is done. And that's probably semi-gloss, is that what that would be?
This is semi-gloss, yeah.
And that's what the baseboards are. I think the doors.
And the trim.
And the trim. Then you do a flat, satin, and flat.
Yeah.
All right? Okay,
Yeah, that's
so that's
right.
your three sheens of white. So next time you go into a house and it just looks like it's white, appreciate that it's 3 sheens of white.
Yes, it is. And somebody had to go through and make all those decisions.
Sheen, 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 sheen. Oh.
I did talk to the painter. They discussed what they're going to charge to cover up these things. So we've capped off all the wires.
We actually had a friend reach out who Ryler was working with him in our last neighborhood, put in a lot of like smart home technology into their home. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a better person to help us figure out what to do with that. And so we're gonna remember where they are. It's kind of under a time crunch to make a choice to cover them or put something in because we need this done. We're gonna cover them now and get some ideas for later.
Yeah, we have some things we need to add to the house. Take care
Speaking
of
of adding things to the house, do you want to explain this random door?
that. I kind of wanted to have like
Kind of like a door to Narnia.
the door to nowhere.
Indeed, this is the door that I got at Home Depot.
I know,
I
really
hope it
good.
works. I still haven't put it in, so I don't really know if it's the right one yet or not.
Because they painted it.
They have painted this one. It's freshly painted. It will be Brexton's door, his room down here.
Brexton's door we found out had a big hole in the back of it.
So surprised we never saw. That's just funny that we never noticed something like that. We came in here, the door was open like this, so you never saw the other side. Holy cow, that is so bright. I gotta turn down the brightness on the camera. It's so bright.
Those are the natural white bulbs.
Wait, what? They seem so much less orangey. Dang it, we just ordered, no wait, we didn't order a bunch of those yet.
No,
we only got the can lights.
I only ordered can lights.
Holy cow, it's not translating the camera because I keep adjusting the brightness, but his room looks so beautiful and bright. Do you think that's primer? I think it's done. I don't see any unevenness. It looks completely done.
I don't think it's done. These walls were originally white, and this isn't the right sheen. The reason I'm not like sure if it's done or not because they have this giant pile of garbage right in the middle, so I'm like, so wait, are they done? Are they not done?
And to me, when they take that stuff off, they're definitely done with that. I would say it might be done. All the tape has gone around the edge.
This is a different color of light.
So that's another good reason to get new lights because they're not all the same.
They are not all the same. I haven't ordered any of those, but I can do that. That's
But I think we want to change like the fixtures. We don't want to do the dome light like that, right?
First ceiling's done. Like Brett and I have been talking as we've been up here. Don't believe the walls are done.
We're not sure, which isn't a good thing, but we'll find out.
There's no way this is, I don't know. They are done. I would not be pleased.
Yeah, we may have them do like another round if they
Is
are
that what
done.
my hair looks like? The walls are definitely not done because you can see the yellow in the cubbies.
Oh yeah. I also think we're gonna probably want to keep a fan in here because this room gets super solar hot because of those 3 skylights. This room is actually so dang cool. If you guys remember in our house before our last house, if you've been here a while, you're gonna have seen a lot of houses. That one had a fun little bonus room, but people didn't use it a ton. We kept trying to turn it into something.
It was so hard.
I think this one's gonna be fun. And we came in here at night on the 4th of July. You could see straight to the moon and stars through there. If you turn off all the lights in the house, you could look straight up into the stars. The moon was like right in that center window. It was so cool. You gotta clean those somehow. But it does get supernova heated in here because of that sun. And you can pull those shades down, but it's a little more fun to have it open.
It's nice
and
to
so
have the light.
having a good fan, I think, would be really key in here to keep it cool.
Update the fan done.
Yeah, just a little bit newer look, like a more modern look. We'll go with some of the more modern lighting that we'll put in here.
Yeah, we're gonna switch out the lights.
What happened there?
Has kind of been sealed off. Opened it a little bit, you can see.
It actually was like a full seal. We didn't think we could go down there, and then it was a little bit ripped, and then now it looks like it's definitely been
Somebody definitely wanted
used.
it. But downstairs, all they've pretty much done is covered the floors. So they're starting to work on covering all the things so they can start painting down there. But they're basically just working down.
Probably, yeah, basement will be the finishing piece down there, so that'll be perfect. And you guys,
And I'm wondering if we're like ahead of schedule.
Think about it. This is the day, like we said at the beginning of this, that we were supposed to be eating the keys. Tomorrow, Red Guy comes back. When he comes into this home, having never even seen it, have to look at videos to see what it looked like when it was brown. He won't have ever even witnessed that. His room actually is the only like all white room in the house. And so it was already white and it has a kind of a cool design. So he'll be very excited to go see that. But when he gets home, this is the state that it's in. It's this much further along than we thought it would be. So we're so excited for him to see it for the very first time. Kind of in the midst of process here. It's gonna be covered in plastic and tape, but this is pretty cool to be this far along. Now 10 days into it on the day that we would have been starting all of this. So it just makes us think end is near and we'll be moving in soon, calling this home.
And a little update from yesterday's video, if you saw it, we were like, we do not know where to go. The other in between.
That's right, that's a huge deal. Huge deal.
We had to be out of our current VRBO on the 20th. That left us about 10 days not having a place to live again.
Really quick, do they call it VRBO or Verbo? Because I think Verbo sounds weird, but their own commercials on like YouTube and TV call themselves Verbo. I just think it sounds like a weird name.
What they call themselves.
Like Airbnb.
Everybody says
it's not
VRBO.
Airbnb.
Do they?
Airbnb. I don't know. I wonder if we're doing it wrong. We do VRBO because they call it Verbo.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Verbo. Anyways, we have booked ourselves another Airbnb this time.
Oh, we actually did. This one's not Verbo.
We actually were like this close to booking a hotel.
You guys, you don't even know how close. We had it like in the cart or whatever you say. We got to the very last part of it. We went to hit checkout and we called crew. He was at lunch and so we're like, can we just get your opinion on celebrating a birthday in one of these 4 different possible locations? He actually said, just being classic crew, he didn't care at all.
He's like, I don't care, whatever.
But as we thought it through, right before we hit book, non-refundable book, prepay book, we thought it through and thought, you know, to be able to have a place that's kind of your own, to set up the balloons and the whole little like birthday setup, we've still got your birthday and Crew's birthday will be in this place. We still have Hazy's birthday and the current in between. So because July's got so many birthdays, it just felt like having a home that's our own, kitchen, a place to set up balloons, presents on the island, kind of a deal that we always do, versus like a hotel room that's all of us in. It was 308 square feet, so it'd been all of us in 308 square feet. Pretty tight quarters there, which is fine. We've done that on vacations, but it's hard to set up a birthday surprise.
It is a little bit hard, but the kicker for me was to book the VRBO, Airbnb, whatever place.
I know, the rental, who cares?
Instead of the hotel, it was literally a difference of $250. When it came down to it, I was like, to have multiple bedrooms, and this one actually has 2 bathrooms, I think I'd rather do that.
Yeah, so we're gonna actually have 2 bathrooms to get ready in, which is a huge upgrade from the 1 bathroom situation that we've been in, but it really hasn't been that big of a problem. And then also, something that was nice about the hotel is you get breakfast built in, which is kind of fun, but you kind of get sick of that continental breakfast every morning. But you had no kitchen to do any other meals. So you're like eating out for every other meal, or you're doing Hot Pockets and Pop-Tarts, whereas this in between home, the next one, will have a kitchen, so we can just do normal meals like we've been doing. Mom can cook some yummy dinners and we can just make lunches out of the pantry and fridge. And so it seemed like the best solution. So we just went to go check out the hotel, and at the very last second, flipped 1 tab over, and with like 0 additional thought went like, no, this is better.
We're just doing this.
So it's done. We have it figured out. It's booked. You guys, other things crazy going on. Riley coming home tomorrow. The house updates continue. We'll be back here painting. Riley's gonna get to see it. Probably not tomorrow because he gets in kind of late, but the next day, for sure, we'll be walking him through this home, getting his reaction to his new home for the first time, and of course, we'll vlog that and bring you guys along.
Looks a little messier than I thought it was.
Not to mention, we're going to be able to hear all of his fun stories, see all of his pictures, and he has got vlog content, he says, for like an entire vlog of just him in Brazil. It may take me a minute to sift through it all, to edit it, to put it together, but that will be coming your way as well.
You guys, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
What's the sneak peek preview, Mindy?
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. What? Hi.
We have like the one. No, everything looks so good, but like it's
What are
still
you
work in
talking
progress. What? I don't see anything. Guys, hello and good morning. There's still work being done, but there's so much that has been done. We just want to bring you guys up to speed, bring you in on the update process because we've kind of decided we are now less than a week away from moving in.
6 days.
And we want to show you guys what's been done because they're now done with the carpet, they're done with the paint.
Yes.
And and then we are gonna not show you guys the home again until move-in day.
Move-in day, and I'm so excited.
Right now, it looks like a completely different house.
Oh my gosh.
As we walk around though, let's explain kind of some things that, because it's gonna look a little bit mix and match, I guess, what do you call it, the Dr. Seuss house? Because right now we have some light fixtures that we've changed and that we haven't. Actually, I don't think we really have any light fixtures.
We haven't changed any light fixtures, but we paid for them all. They're on their way.
They're coming, yes. We've got some chandeliers coming, some light fixtures coming, and then we are in the process of changing out some electrical right now. But Brex and I, and Hazy actually too, went around and changed, how many bulbs, Brexy? Like 75 light bulbs we have changed from like the yellower look to a more natural white look, and basically all the ones that we could reach. So you will see spots where it's like, there's a light that's a nice white light, and then there's like kind of an old orangey light next to it, but that's because I couldn't reach the other one. So we're gonna continue to work on those. Yes. But Mindy, what's, before we get up and go give the big grand reveal, this has been a process that started earlier than we thought it would, early July. In fact, it's kind of fun. The reason we wanted to sit here on this carpet set of steps is because this is the
carpet.
First time we've been able to do this. From the day we got the keys, if you recall, one dude came in, ripped out all the carpet in the entire house in one afternoon, just gone. And so ever since then, we have only had wood, what do you call the wood underneath the carpet?
Just like the plywood, like there's also been the tack strips everywhere,
nails,
so it was like super dangerous
spikes,
to step or sit anywhere.
Now, it's got a little bit of a home feel. We're sitting on the steps on a nice soft carpet.
You start to see the picture coming together. For instance, the piano room, I'm like, I know exactly where the piano's going. I can picture the rug, the
visions
ottomans,
coming
the
together,
couch, the paintings. Like, I kind of am forgetting some of the stuff we have because it will have been like a month and a half since we've seen our stuff.
It's been so long since we keep thinking.
We get it back.
Well, hopefully, yes. Hopefully it all comes back. All the trucks and crates arrive and everything's there. I really think that it's probably unlikely it all comes back in one piece. It's gonna be something broken, I'm sure. You just hope it's not something irreplaceable. Yeah. And then we also have some stuff scattered at like different people's houses. We have a neighbor that has a ton of stuff in our last neighborhood.
All of our paintings, all of our TVs, all of our fragile stuff.
My PC and Wade are at his house.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have like some stuff at Mona Joe's house, I think. All of that to be said. Some of it is you're gonna have to catch the vision of. Some of it is not quite where it's gonna be. And then I thought it'd be kind of fun in the way that we had our reveal in the last home where we weren't allowed to go in for like the last couple weeks, something like that. And it was like surprise to us. We kind of wanted to do that for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and have this be our last walkthrough tour, giving you an update of the status of things. You can see a dramatic transformation from the last time we would have taken you guys through the house, because it would have been long brown shag carpet or no carpet at all. And we had all the brown walls and all of the everything that was the original, and we loved it, but we had a vision for how to update it a little bit, make it our own, I guess you could say. And so without further ado, this is the state of the house.
Welcome. It is such a different canvas in here.
This is so
it
different.
Is brighter. It is lighter. You actually get to see the accents of the beautiful wood because it was backing up to like this really, what color would you call that? Like
I mean, it was
tan,
just tannish brown,
beige
khaki,
color.
I don't know.
So this didn't pop, and we really wanted the wood to pop. When we were looking at homes, we either saw that it was going to be a little bit older inside, a bigger yard, newer and smaller yard, giving and taking on some of these things. You notice a lot of the houses had like the darker wood. I don't know if people are just telling us to make us feel good, but I've heard a ton that the darker wood's coming back.
It's funny you said that. I've honestly wondered if people are just saying
so
that.
on trend.
What do we know? But if you hang on to it long enough, everything comes back.
I mean, I should have hung onto my Jinkos and my Doc Marten sandals. It would have been like a whole thing.
Truthfully though, as we walk through here, and I'm looking at you in the camera, it looks so good. I can't wait for this to be the new backdrop to our vlog. Yes, you, that's what I meant, you. I love the wood. It's like, I love it too. I would not want to get rid of it. I love it.
I don't know that I would have chosen to put it in here, but I'm like actually kind of grateful because I feel like it just, there's statement pieces all over and it's really pretty. This we're just gonna chalk up to like a giant fail on my part.
I don't know.
I don't know if it was good or bad to paint it, but we painted it white.
Two of the major things that we got counsel on was painting the baseboards and painting this. We were advised, counseled, don't paint those. You'll want those to kind of stand out. So we didn't, and I
would have been
love
really
it.
sad to do that.
I love that we didn't. And we were told to paint this because it would kind of blend in better.
What do you notice about it? Hit the like button right now if you notice.
Do you think anybody will? Because there's two things I notice. I wonder what people will notice.
It's off-centered.
It is definitely
and when
off-centered.
it was like wood, it was just very noticeable how off-centered it was. It's also a lot of wood in one spot.
I feel like it's so uniformly perfect with some of like the ornate detail of these. Like it has that exact same top, that same top.
I know.
I think it would have been really nice to continue with the wood, but I don't know
if that was a fail.
That's one that, like, maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see in the future how we feel about that. So
coming in right here in the entry, one of the biggest things you see actually is the stairs because
carpet. Well, they stick out a lot, but
they stick out quite a bit. This is the same beautiful carpet we did in our last house, and we knew two things that we wanted to bring with us whenever we moved. If we ever like had the opportunity opportunities to repaint and recarpet a home was definitely paint and carpet. They were such great colors. We did Sherwin-Williams Pure White.
Yeah.
And I don't remember, Dublin, I think is what this is called, but I don't know the brand or style. But anyways, we love the paint, love the carpet. I feel like it just brightens things up.
Like you said, we spent probably almost a year making these decisions. So why go back to the drawing board, do it all over again? We knew we loved the paint, we knew we loved the carpet. In our mind was no sense in like reevaluating it at all, making all those decisions, and this time without the help of an incredible designer, Nicole.
I actually did reach out to Nicole one day, sent her pictures, I sent her the house, and I said, would the carpet we had in that house, our other house, match this one? She goes, 100% it would.
This is a very
great neutral.
Universal right here. One thing we learned also, you're gonna go carpet, don't skimp on the pad, and so we've got a thick boy pad in there that makes it so
We did the
comfortable.
highest pad that they offer.
It's so
makes
comfy.
all the difference.
Yes, it's just squishy heaven.
So if that is an area you have budget in, I would definitely recommend it because it makes all the difference.
When we go upstairs, you'll see a lot more of it. We actually were talking about how we don't really remember having any big carpeted areas in the last house to see it laid out like it is, but also never saw our house empty because when we moved in, the furniture was sitting on the carpet. She never got a chance to see just a whole floor of carpet. So this is a whole new experience for us and we're loving it.
It really is, and we're actually loving the paint popping now that we've changed a lot of the lights. Like Brandon said earlier, a couple of the lights that we can't change because they're just too high, we'll get those changed by
It's
the
hard to show,
electricians that are here.
But actually, you can kind of see in the chandelier how that's much golder.
Yeah.
And then that's similar up there, but in the camera, it looks good.
It's so hard to tell in camera, but the lighting color of our home makes such a difference in how it comes through in vlogs. 2 houses ago, we did like the super daylight, white, bright.
Learned numbers, it's 5,000 Kelvin.
5,000 Kelvin. It looks a little bit like an operating room.
Yes.
It's bright, it's beautiful.
Sterilely white, yeah, you can see everything.
In our old house, we actually don't know what it is, but we're thinking maybe it was like 3,500 Kelvin.
Yeah.
We're going 4,000.
These are 2,700 that were in this house. 4,000 we're hoping is like a sweet spot. Homey, warm feel, but also nice and bright for the vlogs to bring out the white and the paint, color in the wood. So
it's so crazy. You guys, you know what I love about this house, like standing in this room specifically? This house is laid out very similarly to our last house, and it's like, you can kind of picture things. So like right here, I'm picturing like this beautiful Christmas tree that we've already got.
I know it.
Right behind Brandon is this giant staircase.
Mindy, and it's gonna be garland, right? Like everything we do in the house, you think of how you're gonna decorate it for Christmas. It's July, Mindy. I know. Christmas comes but she did. But then she said, "Hey, you're gonna have to add some garland to that."
Buy more garland.
Yes.
Right there. Garland is not cheap, Brandon. Are you ready?
Okay, maybe we won't be buying some.
Really fun to think about the future in this home and having like Christmas morning. I don't know, it's really awesome. Absolutely love all the features that this house has. I feel like our decor and our little like style on it will only accentuate it.
So as you guys know, we did downsize in the home itself. So our furniture from our last great room, as they call it, the family room, not all fit here, but we were very fortunate. We've been talking about this with friends and with each other. We're very fortunate that if there wasn't a place for furniture in the room that it was in the last house, we happen to have some other little like bonus area to put it. So thinking half of the furniture from the great room will be in here, and the half that doesn't fit can go upstairs in that loft. It's got some furniture up there. And then you got a home for all the stuff that we brought with us. So that's pretty awesome.
Picturing it all, I think it's going to be so unbelievably pretty.
One thing that we won't have room for at all in the kitchen is our dining room table. That thing was a beast. It sat like 18 people. I think it was like 12, but still, it sat a ton of people. There is no area here. This is the whole area for a dining room table. So it's a much smaller table, and we're thinking we have found a perfect solution, maybe at Costco that we might go grab.
Yeah, it's actually like really cool. I think we're gonna go buy it tomorrow. Beautiful black table, went back and forth. What color would go in this kitchen? Because we have dark wood cabinets, we have a black island and a black hood. We have a beautiful wood table in our old house, but it's not the same wood, so we're just not knowing how to match things. Anyways, the new table's black. I think it will go really pretty.
It's a lot smaller, so you can just fit a little rectangle that would fit right here.
We have like a bigger group, and we have a dining room.
So then the table that was in our kitchen before, again, just one of those cool coincidences where we wouldn't know where to put that table. It has a space, and we just put it there in the dining room. And it gets used a little bit less, but it's more for like formal gatherings, things like that.
Table.
So
I'm actually excited. Might possibly keep it table settings all around it, change it out for holidays.
Yeah, think about all the Christmas dishes set up on the table.
Just
That's
for
so cool.
funsies. I know, it's kind of formal. I don't know if dining rooms are in or not.
I think they went
Never had
out.
a dining room, so it'll be fun.
They went out, but they might be coming back in.
Just like up the dark wood. Welcome to the owner's suite.
This is awesome, Mindy.
This is actually really similar to our last bedroom too. This room is going to be absolutely amazing. We have a beautiful bed that's gonna go here. We have all of our furniture that's
So
gonna be
Mindy,
pretty.
my biggest question is, do you have a space for that like Chase lounge thing? That was your favorite piece in the last house. It was in front of ginormous, gorgeous windows that look straight out of the mountains.
Right there
Do we have a
between
spot?
those beds.
right in between those perfect
I love it. I love it. And then
And
look at...
I feel like, okay, if I remember correctly, Sam's Club has one of those big, beautiful gold mirrors.
Ooh, I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah.
Anyways, I want to do that right there. So like,
Oh.
I've got things in the works.
Okay. All right, a little piece at a time here. This is the infamous pickleball net that was used as a ruse to get us our
We
keys.
still haven't put it in because it was covered behind the plastic when they were painting.
Yeah,
We couldn't
so
get it.
we can now access it, which is great. Fun access to a nice deck back there where we'll hang the flag, barbecues. We're looking at some fun patio sets that go on those end of your closeout deals.
So
but we
many
also
things right
have, again, how cool is this? That full set of table and chairs that was on the upstairs deck in the last house.
That me and Ryler built.
Yes, we have a set for the downstairs. Yet again, we have found a home for those things. So we're just feeling very fortunate that this house
We're so grateful.
fit inside of the new budget, but also was giving us a new home and all of our stuff a new home as well. Showing you guys really quickly the progress of these things. I did want to show your closet because you had gone back and forth on whether or not you're going to do this fun carpet, and we did not.
I did not because there's like a different vibe of tile between that room and this room.
But she was trying to future-proof it. Like when we get rid of that eventually, years down the road, what will go with that? It's hard to know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
So instead, just go with what the rest of the house is. I think it's fine. Where's your island and chandelier?
Sorry, the island.
Was it, I think they took it out to paint it there.
I guess they're, yeah, I don't know. Actually, this
This is awesome.
This is called
It's a closet. This is what normal closets look like, Mindy.
I know.
She's so really
my
big.
last closet was very extra.
And it was fun.
This one's awesome. There's a lot of shelves here, not a ton of hanging. It's like 5 years down the road. If we wanted to like remodel this closet, we could, but I have tons of space for my shoes. I can get lots of bins for my clothes. I think it will be perfect. It's gonna be great.
I love it. And Mindy, now my closet is clear over here, a little bit further away. I have the same carpet, but the laundry is getting done in here.
Well, you know what? I say whoever's closet it's in means that you should do it.
So do you
was
wanna
in my closet
switch
last
closets?
time.
Or it could just be great, you just open the dryer, throw my stuff onto the floor, and walk away, and
Actually,
done.
I have a better idea. How about I also take this closet? This is like my summer closet,
okay
and
with
that's like
that.
my winter closet.
I'm okay with that.
And we can give you like the little coat closet. That's really all
That's
you
perfect,
need.
actually. Upstairs, downstairs, where should we go next?
Actually, let's show her in the closet I had mine for you.
Oh, that is so convenient. Oh, you
know
got a mirror to
that's
help me get
bigger
ready.
than any space you need.
That's actually more than sufficient. I could live in that
I really
closet.
like this. I'm
Okay.
joking.
Brexy Doodle, you want to show people your room, or should we go downstairs?
Upstairs. You want to show me your room? Let's do it.
So right now, you guys, it is 87 degrees up here, and that's because they needed it to be 80 for the carpet glue to adhere right, and so they just turned air conditioning off.
Actually, Brandon's not telling you the full truth.
No, Mindy, we don't know that yet. Just don't
I think
jinx
the
it.
AC's broken, so I've already made a call into the
I'm being positive
what's
here.
it called?
The home warranty thing.
We got a home warranty with this house. It covers like the big things. I've already made a call into them.
Mindy,
They're gonna call me back.
we gotta go fast. I cannot breathe up here. It's literally 90 degrees upstairs. But that is so the carpet can stick, Mindy. It's perfect. Thank you, everyone. Okay,
I can tell
Brexy.
you the carpet has stuck. It says it's 88.
It was 87 earlier. It's gone up since you turned it on. It's not working. Okay, here we go. And Brexy Doodle into this beautiful room. I love it. It's a little bit blue until bang. Normal. I love it. Love it, Brexy.
It's gonna be
Dude,
such a good room for you.
fully carpeted, fully painted. It looks incredible.
Possibly bed here.
Okay.
Oh, they want to do corner beds.
I'm going to do a corner bed.
One of my favorite things in this whole process
Or
is watching
here.
the kids imagine their room and then bring it to life through Pinterest boards
I
and
don't know if
searching
I want
online.
to put my desk here or if I want to put it here or here.
It looks amazing. And let's go to the hottest room that I believe is probably maybe 110 at this point. But that's because it's baking from the sun of Krypton. Oh my gosh, Mindy, I literally can't breathe. This is worse than a furnace. This is as if the heat is on. This
Why-
is
why do
blowing
we have
hot air. Because I don't know where they put the tool to close the shades. I don't know where they put it. One of the things we're having done is because of the paint being all new white, the outlets were like an almond or like a tan color, and so they're being replaced and new plates put on. We're updating them to have, call this a Decora look. It's just like a squared look instead of the rounded look. Anyways, we thought as long as we're swapping all of them out for white ones, we'll update them as well. And these are easier to update to like USB, USB-C in the future if you feel like doing that. But this is the entire home. It's gonna get that plus white switches. Oh, you got it, okay.
Found the tool. He's right there.
Oh,
Just
there's a joke. I
kidding.
feel like you guys coordinated together. Oh, come up there. So flipping hot. Some of these fans and lights fixtures will be replaced or exchanged, but over time.
Just got the light bulbs for those today.
Okay, so we'll be doing that maybe
But we gotta
tomorrow.
wait till the AC is fixed before we can change.
We
those
can't
lights.
come work up here. Oh my gosh, this has to be fixed.
Holy flip-oly.
I lost like 2 pounds. I was just hanging out here all day.
I'm gonna take the second set of stairs.
Weird flex, but okay.
This is a perfect example
example of the light bulbs because those ones are the yellow ones, and down here are
I'm
the
telling
green
you,
ones.
the unfortunate part is they look amazing in the vlog.
Do they?
They look incredible.
Usually I look like a Oompa Loompa.
No, you look great, but I mean, like, it actually looks too blue in the other areas, but I promise you guys in real life, this is throwing off like a real orange tan vibe, and this is looking more like white, but since the camera has like adjusted to it, it's making it look like way too blue over there. Just trust us. I don't know. I don't even trust us.
I don't trust us. I told you if I had to design a house, it would look like a Dr. Seuss house, and this is proof of it.
Welcome to Dr.
But you guys,
Seuss house.
this set of stairs.
Okay, let's go this way. Let's go.
Straight
This is
to the
kind of fun.
garage, like a random set of stairs.
It does go to the garage. Interesting. I thought this was just pantry access so the kids could grab snacks.
That's what they think it is. Straight to the pantry right there.
Love it. Quick little trip downstairs, show some of the flooring down there, and then we're gonna have to call it quits, you guys. We're gonna have to make you wait until we actually move in. Furniture's coming in before we give another tour. We do have in mind like new lights for all of these. These things right here, got some new ideas for, right? Don't we have some for that? I don't know if we do.
I actually don't, but I'm gonna go along with
Mom
it.
has spent like every night
Talk about it. Like,
in bed
I
just
have
looking at
spent
lights.
Hours and hours and hours on one light fixture trying to figure it out. Good news
You
is
chose that one, right? That's the
finally
entry?
ordered it, yeah.
And when you guys see it, you'll be like, this is what you chose, but
no, seriously.
it's options overload. If there's anything that we learned from this is that even though having a designer was definitely a luxury and it's like a high budget thing, we could have never built that home without the help of someone who just knows how to put things together, can make decisions quickly, and who we trust wholly so that we could just go, what do you think? She would say, I think this, this, and this, and we would go do all of that. Because watching the two of us try and pick a single light to hang in the entryway has been absolutely paralyzing.
It's actually like a little bit embarrassing. I wish that it was just like easier, but I don't know
Too
what
many
style
choices.
I like. I don't know what style this house is. I'm just like figuring it out as we go, and I've had a couple of friends that have offered their advice, and I've been really grateful for it.
And it's been kind of fun to just make this one our own. Obviously, the main bones of it is going to be the home that we bought from the previous owners, but I think that as we walk through it, then you bring all of our stuff in, our furniture, you're hanging family pictures on the wall. I think it's going to feel very much like it's ours, fresh to us, and
put our own twist on it and our own signature on it.
the kids have been loving that part of it. Okay, quick peek downstairs because it is still mid-process here, but we've got carpet here, which we did not have carpet in the basement. I don't know how close the people paid attention to that, but in the last house, it was
Maddie's
all...
room had carpet, and the theater had carpet in our old house, but we weren't used to like...
It was all just like LVP or whatever that is. All the furniture had been sitting on rugs or right on the LVP, and so this is going to be a little bit new. We've got some tile that goes into a section of carpet. This will be where the couch goes that was already in the basement. You've got Rye Guy's room in here, Kruby's room in there, some storage. You've got just beautifully soft, wonderful carpet that was all throughout the last house. I think this is the same stuff that was in their bedroom, right? Like upstairs?
Yeah, the whole house, yeah.
So it'll be very familiar to them. Then you get your bed sets in there, and I think a lot of it will just feel not a huge change, just kind of like a small adjustment type of a change, which is one of our goals in this, is to not make it too jarring on the kids. So
yeah, for sure. One thing that Brandon lightly touched on is they are so excited to design their own rooms. When we built our last house, we had the designer talk to the kids about their likes, dislikes, sports, no sports, and we felt like she pretty much crushed their vision.
She nailed it.
But they're older now, and they want to change what they had. Some of the stuff goes, some of it doesn't.
I think what they like is the ability to change it and then change it again and then change it again.
I mean, I remember doing that. I just wanted to move my bed to the other wall. I thought I had a brand new room.
Well, really quick, just right through here, there's really not much more. Should I show my office? Is that kind of cool to show? I think that'd be kind of cool. Fun extra to the backyard there. We will be replacing that chandelier as well. This carpet, again, same carpet. But this is where it feels a little Dr. Seussy, but there's a purpose.
100%.
Oh, dang it, you're so mad. So it's 3 textures, 3 colors, so much going on, 3 materials, brown tile, black oak LVP fake wood, and then nice, beautiful gray carpet. Here's the reason. This is my office. So this is where the vlogs will be made. It's kind of like too small to be a bedroom. It makes a great office. Pretty epic.
Yeah, it will be a great office. Ultimately, what Brandon decided is him using his roller chair on carpet doesn't work. He's had those little plastic things that go on top of the carpet. Those don't work.
They're just kind of terrible. They break. They're not ideal. It comes off of it. It kind of defeats the purpose of having carpet because then your feet are on the hard plastic thing all the time.
Yeah.
So let's just find a nice hardwood surface looking thing for my office and let's make it a little bit fun. And so this is where I made an autonomous decision and said, let's do like a dark onyx wood to make it like a cool dude office. And then I saw it laid out like that and I was like, oh, that's what she was talking about when she said stuff doesn't go.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It should be great. Eventually, this is another one of those like years down the road. We'll take out the tile and we'll do something different.
Yeah,
So
and it's like,
matter.
we're trying to do things one thing at a time, but also with an eye on the future. Like if we were to change this, who knows what that would look like. Let's not do all of it all at once. A little bit here and there. But this is gonna be great because I can use the chair that I had before, which I love. Don't know that the desk will fit in here and have this door be able to open that I had in the last office. So we're looking at some different desks. Maybe like an L shape that will come down the wall and stick out like that. What are you laughing at?
Every time you say L shape, I think a loser. You're not a loser though.
you guys, and I love it. Just love it. We are in love with it. We hope you guys love it. I know you guys have been incredibly supportive throughout the entire process, the journey. Obviously, there had been some tears, some difficult decisions to be made, but in the end, throughout it all, we really did feel like blessed to be able to call this our home, to have the move go as well as it did, to feel so carried and guided. And then as we stand in here and it's starting to come to life, and it's nearly our home, it's about to be where we sleep at night and make memories and raise our family, we could not be more grateful to the entire process, to all of you for making it possible, for the support along the way. Sometimes doing difficult things, hard things, is made a lot easier when you can feel the support of others, when you can feel the support from above, when you can feel buoyed up, I think is the phrase.
Yeah, and I think also it's been such a good reminder for me that sometimes the right thing isn't always the easiest thing.
Usually it's not. Usually the hardest thing is the one that makes you grow. It's better for you, makes you stronger. And I feel like this is something that has really helped us in a lot of ways. It's gonna give our kids some character, and it's given us an opportunity to reset and reevaluate. I don't know, it's just part of life.
God is teaching us that we can be flexible.
I'm not touching toes flexible.
No,
I
still
can't do
can't
that.
touch my toes. I'm really grateful, and it actually makes me feel a little bit stupid. I was so hung up and had such a hard time with us moving, because now that we're here, we're like, why was that so hard? It was right.
At the time, it felt devastating, and maybe in another vlog we'll talk about some of the things, the experiences that we had called on in our mind to help us get through that, because there's times that I'd come home, be out of work, and it felt like life was over. And it just felt like the end of all things. And then the sun came up, continued to just push forward. And you have enough of those experiences, and you start to really truly believe. And we've had a doozy of the last few years. If you can just get up and keep going, and I think that you really believe that you can get through anything. Here we are again, standing on nearly the other side of one of those things, and it's like, wasn't that bad, we can do it. So yeah,
we're doing it. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, walking through the new house. Next time you guys see it, we'll be having all the trucks outside, moving in.
We can't wait to show you the whole thing, you guys. This has been
awesome.
Great.
Guys, we love you. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Hello and good morning, everyone.
Oh, it's a little
Welcome
echoey
back.
right now.
Yes, by the end of today, hopefully it won't be as echoey in this house, and we will have part of our stuff back.
Guys,
right?
It's moving day. Today is moving day. We're moving into this home. We have been doing all kinds of things. Actually, it's really only a couple of major things.
Just things that take time.
To make it our own, to make it feel fresh, to kind of maybe update it a little bit. But we could not be more excited about this particular place. Don't know what's going on. If you're just stumbling on this video today and you're watching somebody move into a new house, we've done a whole bunch of videos about moving out of a custom dream home that we spent 2 years building, lived in it for a few years. Then we went through the process of trying to sell that, find another home. All of that's been well documented out there on YouTube. So check out those videos, bring yourself up to speed, and get ready for moving day today.
Guys, we are so excited. We have been waiting our entire summer because we sold our house, I guess the end of the school year, moved out at the beginning of summer, and we have been waiting about a month and a half.
4 birthdays.
Moved in.
America's birthday, Utah's birthday.
So we have been spending our summer in VRBOs. Let me tell you, we are so excited.
We are so ready.
This house and all of the memories and all of the fun that it's going to bring for us. So movers are on their way.
Yes, if you guys didn't see the moving out videos, we moved things a little bit uniquely just because we knew we would be out of a home for a while. So they loaded giant crates on like 6 semi-trucks.
Wooden
Is it 6?
crates.
4 to 6? I can't remember how many actual
There was
trucks.
between 5 and 6 on each
5
truck.
or 6 trucks full of these gigantic wooden crates. The reason they did that is because they just took the giant crates and put them into storage, because that way they don't have to unload everything, then reload it back when it's time to move.
Which is typically how a move goes.
So it saved the furniture like 1 full move, almost 2 full moves. And so it's just been sitting in those crates in some other city, just waiting to be delivered today. And so we don't know what's gonna come, what order it's gonna come. It's gonna be 2 days to get it all here, get it built, get it put into the rooms. So today is day 1 of 2-day move, and we have no idea what's showing up first. We're just waiting for the trucks to get here, for them to crack open the side of that crate and to start unloading, and then we will tell them where it goes, what room that's in, what level it's in, and we will start to build this home.
We have tried to make this move as seamless as possible. I labeled every box with a different color of tape, so they'll know which room goes to which color of tape.
We've got a place for all our furniture.
We've got a place for everything.
Kids are so excited to make their rooms their own. They're so excited to call this place home. We're excited to show you some of the things that we've done to bring this home a little bit up to speed, including what was hung last night.
Oh, the chandelier.
Brand new chandelier.
So pretty.
Get ready for these trucks to arrive. What is going to be first? You've been taking bets. What's the first crate? Yeah. All right, Brex.
I can't even describe describe to you how satisfying this is in a video.
Dad's using my socks to put new light bulbs in.
My hands are wet.
Shut up. Because it's scorching hot.
It is so hot, I can't even touch it. Braxton had some electrician gloves on his feet. That was nice.
Very true, very true.
Just for fun, you guys want to go turn on, see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Ready? 2, 1. Oh, that's 1. This is gonna be so bright. Okay. Safety first, kids. Safety is beyond.
All right, you guys, we are moving. Well, we're technically not doing anything besides telling them what to do.
We're like watching and directing
we're
traffic.
being helpful.
We are traffic coordinators.
In fact, I've actually gone to pick up a box a couple of times, and they're like, no, don't do that.
They do not let you.
I even moved this like little piece of furniture. And they're like, let me get it for you. And I was like, I want to help.
Yeah, they've been incredible.
They've been amazing, but we've ordered up some pizza. It's on its way.
Go for it, dude.
You're good.
Yeah.
I think we've ordered up like 11 pizzas maybe, and tons of little garlic bread knot
building
things.
up an appetite here.
Yeah, I've been working so hard. It's so hot outside. Things are just moving along, pumping it out. Thank you for the cheese. I got this for you girls. Cheese! Crushing it. There's already so much stuff and it's so tempting to put everything away.
Mindy, you could get started. We've got boxes. We've got yellow tape boxes. We also have a very long day of this again tomorrow.
I know. I'm like, let's go pack up our Airbnb.
Bring all that over here.
Bring it all over here.
Be ready for moving official.
Taken out.
Tomorrow. Oh, definitely. We got time.
That's right, princess. Right this way.
Is she coming tomorrow?
Garage or your room?
I gotta go get Nancy and Brett's.
Hey.
You're recording.
I'm really hungry after all that vacuuming. You did a great job vacuuming. Only your best friend would show up with their vacuum and vacuum your house multiple times. Deserve a cheeseburger. After I wouldn't say a full day of moving, but maybe like 3/4 of a day of moving, they have made some progress, but I think we were just realizing how much further we have to go. But actually, they brought a ton of stuff in. Just to give you a little picture, a little view of the current state of the home. It appears that like behind every single crate is like a piece to this room, a piece to that room, and I've been trying to figure out all day like why that's happened. And basically, I think what has happened is they took a bunch of stuff and just put it in the driveway when they packed it up, and whatever like fit, they would just put it in that spot. Sometimes like we're pulling out odd things that don't really belong. Like we have the 2 chairs here, but we're missing the sofas. They hauled like crazy. They did so awesome. Right inside the front door, they have created this kind of as a staging area. All of the boxes, they would come put the boxes right here, and then they would have people that brought stuff in, and then they had different people that were like runners. So it was like, okay, well, this needs to go in this room, and this needs to go in that room. Each
person had their own assignment and they all did an awesome job. For instance, in here in the piano room, we've got piano bench because the piano movers, they don't take the benches, they just take the piano. I have the chair and nothing else. We're still just like piecing everything together. I have little random parts to the bedroom in our room. Here we've got the chase, one of the poofs, side rails, and one of the bed pieces. So we are still very disheveled here. We definitely won't be sleeping here tonight. The great news is I kind of anticipated this happening, and so we have our VRBO for one more night. We already emptied the VRBO and brought it over here. Kind of are like making that transition to tomorrow night. We've got to sleep here, whether it's on the floor mattress if the beds are made. Basically, the movers, they will build all the beds, they'll build all the furniture. That's part of what they do. They were awesome today. We tried to feed them lunch and do pizza. I found out why the movers don't love pizza. It's because it's so heavy, it makes them tired. So I'm trying to figure out something better for tomorrow. I really loved the sandwiches when we did those. Figure out a better lunch for them tomorrow. But you guys, we made so much progress. Lots of boxes here, lots of kitchen boxes coming in, lots of kitchen boxes coming in. We've just been having a heyday today, just loving this home and seeing our future here. I don't know, it's just like you can see into the future and it just is like super bright. And so we're so grateful. We're so excited. And tomorrow is going to be a huge day because really only did about a third of the moving. And I don't even mean we. Movers did a third of the moving. We've got a lot tomorrow. So it's going to be a really long day. Also, update on the upstairs AC. You guys, good news. I found out that we did get a home warranty with this house and they are replacing the entire AC unit. So by some miracle, they're going to get it in the morning. Normally it takes 3 to 5 business days. They are getting it in the morning. They're going to be here between 9 and 10 and they're going to install it. And I feel so grateful. And to me, it's one of those like testaments of like the little miracles that are happening along the way because it's 80 degrees upstairs. Things are moving. Things are happening. We're so grateful. So grateful that you guys are here on this journey with us. So thanks for being here.
Saying our final goodbyes to this last of the 2 in-betweens
Yes.
and the last night of not being in our home. But I don't want to say homeless because we were very fortunate to find homes to stay in and we've been actually really grateful.
It's been like the summer of memories. There's like little things that will come up that we joke about, we laugh about. One of the things that I'm like, this is so silly to like bring up that I love that came of this summer is Sunday muffies. We do Sunday muffins.
It's so
we
random.
Call them muffies.
But they're tiny, super soft, moist, and delicious muffins that Mom made every Sunday morning because it was just something
brand. It
fresh
was
baked and nice to have, and it felt like a little piece of home cooking. And I was like, okay, you know what, we can do this. And the kids have come to love it so much that we're like, we want to do this every Sunday morning, have these muffins. And that was such a fun one to come up with this. I think we'll never forget the honey hive. That's just going to be like a part of our life.
This was part of our life. Sold our house, didn't really know where we were going to go, and thankfully found an amazing one to go to. Just so grateful.
Today they only brought like I think 6 or 7 crates. The kids always tell me 6 or 7 is a thing. I don't know what it is, but there was like, don't say 6 or 7 because anyways, but I did bring 6 or 7 crates. And
7.
There's like 20 something of
22.
them. It was like 1 truck's worth and they left at like 2. And I know we got at least 5 trucks left. And had they not completely earned my trust in the moving out process, because they kind of had a similar day 1 in moving out where they wrapped things up around like 3 o'clock. They only did like half the basement and we were just like, I don't know how they're gonna do this. They showed up the next day with like 3 times as many people, tons of trucks. And so we're hoping that's the plan for tomorrow as well because they've got about 3-4 times as much stuff to unload. Then they've got to build it all and it's scheduled for a 2-day move, which means it should be done tomorrow. No matter what, even if we're sleeping on the floor, we're sleeping in the new house tomorrow night.
So excited. Today was a really awesome day. We're really tired.
So tired.
And poor Brandon, I don't even know what time it is.
It's like almost 10, I don't know.
Anyways, Brandon has to edit all night and then wake up and move tomorrow, so.
That's part of the fun,
Gotta
Mindy.
get a
These are
start on
great
it.
things to document. We are so stoked to be able to share this moving process with you guys. And the final, day 2, last day of moving into the new home, going down tomorrow. Make sure you come back.
Guys, we love you. We'll see you later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Day 2.
Day 2, part 2. We're hoping the grand finale.
I mean, yeah.
This is the Infinity War. Is that the second one or the first one? I don't know. Endgame. Yesterday was Infinity War. Today's Endgame. Anyways,
You're speaking
it's
gibberish.
Avengers, Mindy.
Yeah, never
They
seen
used
one.
to be cool.
But you guys, movers are just showing up. Boxes will be coming in very soon. Furniture's gonna be coming in, having to make sense of all of
Just
this
like
madness.
yesterday, it's like a mystery guessing game. It's just like we crack open a crate and it's kind of like, have you ever seen those storage wars or whatever where they go and they buy like a storage unit, they have no idea what's in it, they crack it open, it's all exciting to see what it is, if it's junk or if it's valuable. Most of it's junk so far, but no, I'm just kidding. But
the truth is we've lived a month month and a half without it. I'm like, do we really?
We don't really need this. All these boxes come in, and I was like,
survive
what
on
if
the
we
clothes
never
I
put it
brought.
away? We are going to start cracking some crates open. We're gonna start bringing some stuff in. It's gonna be boxes, furniture. The idea is that today it gets done. So today everything should be in the house.
I mean, it kind of
I don't
has
know
to. I think
how.
according
it's
to
like
them,
you've got
they are planning on it.
16 boxes, crates left. We did 7 yesterday out of 22. I know you're very precise about the numbers.
21.
So what's the math on that
So we
one?
have 14 left.
So 14 left. I think they could do it. Full day, extra guys. I think it's possible. Then everything has to be built. That might be hanging out
They're doing
late
it.
into the night.
I'm still looking for parts box number 1. So my responsibility today is checking off the boxes that come in.
So they have a number, a sticker on every single item. And I'm talking like individual lifetime chairs that fold out and you set out around the table. Say there's 6 around a table. Each chair has a number. So as they come in, they're gonna say the number. Mom's gonna mark it off on a sheet, and just to confirm that we have everything that was packed up has made it back here. That's the process for today.
Yeah.
That's the system. That's how we Bingham.
Last time we packed and then we moved. There's no like in between.
I'm forgetting
so
everything.
I'm seeing boxes and I was like, oh, I remember exactly what's in that box. So
Well,
my
what's
memory's
funny
still
for me is
working.
I'm seeing pieces of furniture and it's just in a new environment in a new way without maybe the legs, and I'm like, whose is that? I've never seen that.
Yeah, a little table that came in. I was like, oh, how cute.
We'll take it. Finding a place for everything.
pumped
We're
for
hoping
today.
it all fits.
Lots
We
going
don't know.
down today though because we're getting a new AC unit installed upstairs.
Yeah, they should be
and
coming any minute.
Ryler's coming home today, so lots of
Holy,
big things
what a day.
happening.
Today already, we've made some modifications as they go back and forth from a staging area and a delivery area. This door kept swinging back and forth, so we actually popped that off the hinges.
And took the door off. So the door is no longer there to obstruct dual flowing traffic. And then we've also got them coming in and out of the backyard. You've got the 2 doors here that are opened up and they can go down the side yard and in. A little bit worried though already out of the gates about how this is all gonna fit, because this is the coffee table, game table, whatever you wanna call it, that was in the basement before.
Monopoly on it.
Yes, and has the little seats tucked underneath. A great design idea by Nicole. Picked this up to get extra seating. And then we had, if you recall, the enormous sectional that was just like, and it's huge. That is one piece, that's how thick it is. It's supposed to go around this entire thing.
Get rid of some pieces.
Definitely. I'm just thinking with the fireplace, and we were gonna do the TV here. We had that piece there. I just don't think we're gonna have room. And then we had end tables and tables that were behind it. And so we're realizing the shrinking of the rooms, while it looked about like a 1-to-1 when we walked through the house and as we imagined where things would go, we're realizing as the pieces come in here, they were pretty big pieces. Probably had a little more spread out rooms in the last place, which is totally fine. We're actually just thrilled and amazed that we can even get all of the stuff in here at all. Find a home for most of it. We'll be making some modifications, adjustments, and tweaks. That's what I think we're looking forward to the most. Getting the big bulky stuff in, and then the organizing. Like Crew's already organizing his closet. Brexton's been putting stuff in his room in different places. They've got their fun play loft upstairs that they're imagining and setting up. And so I think for us, the funnest part is gonna be making this our own, tweaking stuff, moving things around so that it fits our needs. And we might not figure that stuff out for a while.
Hey, I may be old, but I get it with the best one.
I've got the clipboard.
So we are are now 2 full trucks down. How many crates were in that last truck, Mindy? 6 or 7? Haha, did 6 or 7 again. Sorry. I feel like it was maybe 6. So, hey crew, did you build that? So we've got 7 the first day, full trucks, 6 so far knocked down today. So that is, help me do the math here, 13 crates. Another truck of 6 crates just showed up. So that'll be 19. So once they finish this one, there's only 1 truck left. And then of course the assembly and putting things together, house together, the beds together, things like that. But I feel like they got a bigger team today. They're cranking. We're not even at lunch yet, you guys. We got Chick-fil-A on the way. We're gonna feed everybody some lunch, maybe hand out some energy drinks. Although, crew made his own house.
I made my own house.
Love it. Supreme colors?
Yeah.
Did I just guess that or is it real?
I did that on purpose, yeah.
Dude, I'm starting to learn. We've also got AC here being installed, the upstairs AC. We told you guys that went out before we ever got a chance to move in, but thankfully we had that home warranty, so they're here replacing the entire unit, and that is requiring a couple of guys upstairs and as well as outside replacing the unit. A lot going on simultaneously here. You can hear the action upstairs. They just pulled up the second truck of the day. We're gonna start unloading, finding a place for all that stuff. One thing that we are finding, and we knew this, I just don't think we would know to the extent until we got this up in the house. We are finding that we had a lot of furniture that might not have a home. We did find a home for most of it. We feel very, very grateful and blessed for that. But some things were just kind of well positioned and tucked under little extra tables, end tables, side tables, and there's not as thorough of space here to do like all the odds and ends, all the accessories, but thankfully enough room for the main pieces, the big stuff, the couches, chairs, ottomans, things like that. So once we get everything in the home, again, we got another truck, 2 trucks left, I think, and we'll start putting the house itself together. And I think we're actually looking forward to that part. I'm sure we'll tire of it eventually as we start going through all these boxes, putting all these things away. But I think for right now, we're very excited for that next part and to spend our first night in this home. Hazel, can you believe all this stuff was coming in? How much stuff is in your room? Is most of your room there or you still got more?
Yeah, I think there's like 18 packages in my room.
18 packages in your room? So you're halfway done.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we are feeling the first bits of pinch, I guess, in the new layout, which we knew would happen. When we went through the home and kind of stood in different rooms, we'd go like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. The section will fit here just like we had it, and this thing will fit there just like we had it. I think sometimes it's hard to really appreciate the size of the area, especially when we moved into it fully furnished, not really knowing what it was like empty and then how we filled it up with furniture, since we had Nicole and her team do that for us, and that was an unforgettable experience. But doing it ourselves here, we started doing this, and I wish we would have documented the process of putting each one in the wrong place, and that corner's supposed to be over here, that middle section doesn't work, and it filled up the entire room all the way up against this wall and that wall, meaning it's completely locked off. The only way to get into this room would be to jump over the couch, which that would be very fun, but not very practical. And so what we had to end up doing is taking out one section of this that is now in storage. This feels a little bit big for this couch setup here, but it does fit now perfectly with one section removed down here. Once we get these boxes of home and that's cleared out, I think that will feel a little bit more like you can walk through there. We had thought we'd put some kind of an entertainment stand underneath over there, but maybe in an effort to make the room feel a little bit roomier, a little bit bigger, we might forego that to the TV on the wall. But we have found that there are so many accessories. The home was so well accessorized by Nicole and her team that we have all of these tables that just have no places to go. These have like gorgeous marble tops over there in the corner. That one does too. There's the tops over there. We've got end tables for every single end of every single couch in every single room. There's just not quite enough room to do the couch plus the table plus the stand plus the 2 different things that would be behind the couch that would then build back to like a couple of chairs that went under that. So those are the things that we're now just kind of trying to find either a new home for. Maybe they end up selling those. I don't know. If they don't fit, they're never gonna fit. It's not like the home's getting any bigger. So I want to give you guys a little peek here, walk around, show you what we've done so far. This is the task that lies ahead in the storage. We are storing so many things. Here's the piece of the sectional. It didn't fit. We've got Christmas trees. We've got all the seasonal decor. We've got boxes that we don't know what's in them. They're pretty well labeled by mom. And so this is gonna be a fun project that somewhere down the line, you guys, this is just the beginning. I mean, today is moving in day. Tonight's the first night we're gonna spend in this house. Then begins the process of making it our own and putting these things away, finding a spot for everything, finding all the things that we need. I mean, right now I'm missing so many cables. Anything that would
power a TV. Speaking of TVs, we have none of the artwork and none of the TVs here. Those were all stored at a friend's garage in our old neighborhood. We still got to go get all of that, and it is quite a bit. There was quite a bit of artwork in the last house. All the family pictures, all of those things are over in their garage, as well as Wade. Wade has been chilling by himself all summer. Every single TV in the whole house, and so we have no TVs in the home, which, you know, isn't a terrible thing. Crew's in here setting up his record player. He's gonna be playing some vinyls he got. This record player he actually got for his birthday, amazing.
I'm so stoked about it.
I think they are about to start building things in the home because they've got 2 crates left. They're just waiting for the last semi-truck to arrive, get stuck in traffic, but then the building begins. So they're gonna start building out the beds, hopefully some of the tables, things like that, and we can start bringing these rooms to life, putting them in the shape that they're gonna be. Crew's been imagining how he wants to do it. Again, I think ending up with more furniture than we thought, like having the whole dresser, a couple of nightstands. May have to like take one nightstand out to make these rooms work. Still fantastic setup here, and it's just kind of fun to do your own thing with it. He's already been spending some time getting his hats up in here. He's got some shoes in here, and this is probably my personal favorite. You turn the corner, nothing but shoe boxes. We've got a whole shelf of colognes in their bathroom. These guys are ready to rock.
I'm so excited.
We've actually got Rye Guy coming back in about an hour, and so this is gonna be his room. We've just been chucking stuff in here. We'll let him organize it, figure out how he wants to do it. The bed is gonna be built right here though. Then he can come home, start tweaking it the way he wants it. Little things like this. I mean, I don't think we can do that table there and the couch there. Barely fits me walking through it. I just have to reduce. The problem is that we're just running out of places to put things. So if we don't keep those tables, we don't have any place to put them in. I don't know that we wanna do long-term storage units. So stay tuned, see what we do with that.
The third, I guess this is the third truck showed up. There's only 2 more crates. This one and the other one, that's all. Wow, we're really getting down to the last few pieces here. And it looks like that main one has most of the patio furniture stuff. So that's sweet. Okay, I think that goes just right there. Yeah, thank you so much. Just gonna make it all fit.
Last crate of all.
Bro, guys, home. Let's go, dude. Bro, welcome to your house, dude. You haven't even been in it, bro.
Just goes in and plays each song.
Once again. Hey guys.
This is our house.
Moving day.
Steph's moving in. Don't know if you're
Hey, well,
that.
she's been vacuuming every room, so I feel like she's earned her spot for sure.
Stay.
Dryer all in back there.
Right, is that where you're
Hey,
sleeping?
Brex.
Yeah, just for the night.
We're just gonna do some laundry.
Yeah, trying to, can't find the sheets to our bed.
Well, we've said this a few times, but we didn't put these in, and so there was just a whole bundle of
Tubes.
And so we're making sure we plug everything in. No empty ones, but we don't know if we're putting them in the right spot.
The only thing I was wondering is where's like the drainage? Does that know where to go?
Drainage right here, and there's this pipe on the back that I'm gonna put down there.
Oh, okay. That guy's got it.
The drain, does he know how that one works? It's a little bit weird. It just kind of sits there like it siphons. Hi guys, as we wind down the day, I want to give you a quick state of the union, state of the new home, state of the TIHWB compound, because some of the kids have been cranking out their rooms. We have been sweating up a storm, working hard. AC unit is working, but we're told it takes like 12 hours to get up to temperature, especially when you are in the 90s, and so it's still quite hot up there. We've had some issues with the washer and dryer situation. This is just, you know, part of moving in. Last time, like we've said many, many times, somebody put all the stuff in for us, and so we didn't really know what the hookups were for these. We just started using them. But it turns out like some are electric, some are gas. This one was a gas one, and there's a gas line back here, but it is not ready to be hooked up to a dryer. Upstairs, the washer and dryer in my closet, there is no drainage pipe for the washer to send out any water. So we put all these in their places, went to go hook them up, and we were able to get this washer to work. So we washed it here, and we were able to get the dryer upstairs in the closet to work. So Mindy's taking the things out of here in the basement, drying them upstairs. We'll get it all sorted out. Just need a few different fittings, maybe someone to come out, get that gas line open, ready for use. My guy, he can show you guys this later. And the more I'm in here, the more I realize how absolutely stupid this room is. I mean, this is like a dream room. I don't think this kid's feeling bad at all about the move. He is loving life. He got that thing set up in about 10 minutes. We're gonna go into Crew's room, who is also in the process of getting set up, getting it kind of his way, and it's looking fantastic. He's done a ton in this closet, which you can't really see here, but he's got it back in there. He's got all those cool things. A lot of stuff getting set up here. He's got some great ideas for some shelves that he wants to put on the wall, highlighting and showcasing some shoes, some plants, some albums. He's got this record player he's been playing with all day. He's got the new all white bedding, which we hope is able to stay clean. He's got their colognes out here on the shelf, ready to put some rope lighting in there, so that's looking fantastic. These two rooms down here looking amazing. I was able to get all the boxes out of this area. I feel like it's gonna be a while before they're all put away, so I wanted this to be a space we can kind of hang out when we get burnt on the moving process. We can just sit down and relax for a while. We'll be going through those boxes. Go upstairs now, show you guys the other rooms. Brexito's been working hard on his. He's got a lot of stuff done. Hazy, I think he's just been kind of hanging out in hers, but the kitchen, you guys, is gonna be a process. My gosh, this looks about as bad as it is. So that is going to get taken care of. We are fiddling with this right now. Do not like it, so I don't even care that you can't see it very good. We use the rug from the basement, and I just don't think it works. It's okay. It wasn't meant for that. Went into our room, looking pretty good, pretty well set up. These are what we've been washing and drying on multiple levels, so we will get that bed made. We're gonna be able to have a great night's sleep. Mom's able to get her cool chase thing in here. Got all our boxes to put away. The bed fits beautifully. Cannot wait to get a great night's sleep in there. And then I will walk you guys upstairs, because I think one of the hidden gems of this whole upstairs is the loft area. This is something that we didn't even think we would do much with. It's gonna be Mom's office, which is cool. And of course, covered in boxes right now. But because the great room did not fit all of the furniture, we were able to put the couch that was in the great room, the other half of the ottoman, up here. Great hangout area. Looks down right into the great room there. And then also have a chair that was in Maddie's room. Doesn't fit in her room now. Comes out here. Nice place to lounge. Just a ton of space for Mom to get some work done. Merch orders, all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah,
she got her new iMac.
I will say they asked me today for a shipping address for the hats, so I think they're coming.
Oh my gosh, and they're gonna come here.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. Okay, Hazy girl, can I come show me your room really quick where we're at?
You ready for bed?
Okay, I think
tired.
we are all so tired. Let's do a sneak peek. We'll do a lot more on these rooms once we get them all set up and finished. But Hazy girl's got her bed here. We're thinking we may move it over there. Got a lot of
tomorrow. I'm gonna make her room, Brexton's room, a priority first thing in the morning, just so they can feel settled.
Yeah, and we love that they are sharing the upstairs together right across the hall. I think they're gonna love that. So Brexy, let's walk over to yours really quick, see what you got going on in here. This found a nice home too, something we weren't sure was gonna find a home. That was great. And Brex, he has just been loving taking out his squishmallows.
Yeah, it's a real mess, and
big
I
mess
hate
of things
it right now, but it's okay.
But hey, I like how you use that windowsill for all that cool stuff up there. That's kind of cool. You think you'll keep it there?
Right now my window doesn't go down, so.
I love you, man. He's got a fan in here because it's still pretty warm. Hopefully it will cool off through the night. Able to get his nightstand on this side. He's got a cool record player too we've been messing around with. He is ready for his first night in the new house. Brexy's looking fantastic. And this room is going to be another little hidden gem that the kids I think are very excited to hang out and play in right now. Not a lot going on besides messes, but they have loved playing with Legos in here. This is Hazy's couch that was in her bedroom before. It now comes in here. She had a cool art easel that comes in here. This table was in her room. It now comes in here. So we are just calling this the extension to Hazy and Brex's room. All the things that wouldn't fit in their rooms are now in here, and they can collectively play with them together. And this is a great room, an amazing space, tons of room for a lot of fun things, a lot of toys, and probably a lot of messes. But here's the beautiful part. The mess is in here. Go ahead and hit that light, shut this door, and no one's the wiser. Just forget about that. What do you think? Is this the new spot? Here, let me get my hair fixed.
This is the new spot. I mean, hopefully this isn't the new look, because I feel haggard.
You guys, I don't know why I'm so tired. I just watched other people lift stuff. But honestly, all the organizing, box moving, box unpacking, box reorganizing, finding out that we don't want the couch here, that we don't want that box there. This is actually not the room this belongs in. It's just been a lot, and I feel like we have not yet started. So we decided, let's call it a night. Let's head to bed, and let's hit it with some fresh legs, some fresh eyes, and some more vigor.
A little bit more energy.
Yeah.
Bad that
you have to wake up and edit first.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, the job.
Oh yeah. So you guys are seeing this right now. I forgot about that.
I'll probably work on Brexton and Hazy's room with them tomorrow. I think they're a little discouraged because brothers have their
They
stuff figured
cranked
out.
theirs out, but they just have clothes, and then the stuff was kind of set in place.
Don't have toys
And
anymore.
so yeah, for them it's more like, what toys do you want to keep in your room? Which ones do you want to put in the loft? And so we're gonna help them navigate that, so they can feel like they've got a home and their room is
Yeah.
comfortable and familiar. So night one, guys, here we are in our new home. We could not be more excited. We could not be
We're
more
so
happy.
grateful.
We have said dozens of times today just how absolutely grateful and blessed we feel to have found this amazing place, this beautiful home, to call ours, to raise our family, to make memories in, to
Yeah,
just
believe it.
start the next chapter, next phase of our lives together. So we are grateful you guys get to be along for that. Can't wait to share it with you.
Thank you for being here all summer. 3 moves. Finally
We're
made
done
it.
for a minute, right?
You guys are awesome. Thank you for your support and love. We have felt it. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Hey, I may be old, but I get with the best one.